1, 2, 1, 2.
Yo.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm. Says your network connection just went down to 0 out of 10, bro.
What, mine?
Yeah, it's gone up now. It went down to 0 out of... I was like, for fuck's sake, not this now.
Oh, no.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Right, I'm gonna throw us on screen in a sec. Give me 1 minute. Fucking drama, eh?
Oh, no. Fucking drama. Why?
Shit, hold on. Fucking hell, there's comments already, man. I ain't even checked it. 1 second. Right, let's go. 5 minutes. Let's go. There you go. What's up?
Forehead,
Oh, mate, this last time we did this was fucking It's a Setup, mate. That was much better vibes.
Are we live now?
We've
right.
been live, bro.
Oh, no. Yeah, when is that coming out? When is...
Mate, I got so much stuff to edit for Neil. As soon as I got the Neil edits done, like, so I want to shoot more episodes as well, bro. I don't want to just fucking edit one episode and then we're done. I want to film like 5. That's why I've been on your case.
Sorry, I thought I had a battle to prepare for. Man. I'm sorry.
Well, now you haven't got a battle prepared for. We'll sort out some more It's a Setup guests and I'll fucking edit them all, mate. I just can't. I hate.
From next week, I will.
I just hate them ones like. People always complain about Don't Flop. They always complain that like we start these series and they don't go anywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, this one's here to stay. I think it's a good little fun one, isn't it? We can keep.
Yeah, it is, bro. That's what I'm saying. So I can't be doing the like 1 episode every month, man. I want to like film like 20 and then drop them all.
You want to get on it? Yeah, all right, cool. Well, this real deal one's gonna be a lot to edit. I just said who it was. That's cool though, right? Yeah.
I put it on Instagram already. It's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's
what I'm saying. We should get some more, bro. Right. Anyway, fuck. Let me see. There's people commenting already and shit, mate. Jesus.
Yay! Your comments, baby. I wonder what they're about.
I'm just laughing at the comments already, mate.
I hear your dread. Oh, wait.
Hilarious.
I got this thing that says private chat in my way of the comment. Oh, here we go.
I'll take it down. We were trying to set up you and Hulk at the start, bro, innit?
Do you know what? Yeah. And maybe I could, you know, but I'm just fed up right now.
I just can't believe, bro. I can't believe we were gonna set. I can't believe we were gonna set you and Matter up, and we had you and Matter set up, and now Lazy's got COVID, so not definitely, but probably is not coming. And then Georgie flopped, so now you and Matter are left. But you've written.
Matter's not got an opponent.
That's on. Well, if Lazy's got COVID still, I spoke to him today and he said it still looks like he said he's still got symptoms today and it's fucking Monday, so who knows?
Matt can have some of my glasses bars, I guess.
But I just can't. I've been thinking about this all day. I can't believe it that we had you and Matt set up, ready to go, and then we last minute.
No. Well, that's not the. Well, that is true. But we had me and Georgie confirmed, and then Georgie dropped out a month and a half after being confirmed.
Yeah.
And then we tried to make Matt up because we're like, well, Georgie's dropped out, even though I was like, I've already got 2 rounds written, right? So it wasn't like we just went straight for Matt. This cunt dropped out originally halfway through preparing, so we tried to get me Matt up. And then we got Georgie again to confirm.
Someone says Quill.
It's coming at the birthday. I'm battling Quill at the birthday this year. It's my last battle. It's his last battle.
I don't think you're. As much as I know you want to quit, I don't think you can quit, bro. Oh, I keep putting these same fucking comments up. I don't think you can quit, bro. I don't think you can.
You don't think so?
I don't think you can.
I think I can, man. You know what? Yeah.
I know you think you can. I believe that you think you can. I don't think you can. You love it too much. I know it keeps.
I do love it too much.
But you love it when it works out. What was the Lazy battle saying anyway? Because you seem like it seemed like a sick reaction to that.
Yeah, it was so good, man. Like before battling Lazy, I couldn't remember when my last battle was, so I had to go on Verse Tracker because it'd been a while.
Mm-hmm. What was your last one? I don't know. What was it?
It was the Incognito. It was.
Wow, well, you pulled off Twisted Penny's. That was so awkward. That was so awkward, man.
Such a bad.
No one knows how awkward it was in the venue afterwards.
As his hometown as well, man.
I know. I was like, what? I was like, only Quill. Actually, nowadays I'd put Georgie Roots in that category, but back then I didn't really know. That was June 2019, before Georgie Roots was even born. Like back then, I remember being in Leicester and standing on stage, and there wasn't even that many people on the venue. We were just catching so much jokes. It was a nice day, and then you pull off Twisted Penny's hat, and I just thought only Quill would end up in this situation where he wants to fight one of the nicest geezers in battle rap over nothing because he did. What was it? Because he didn't shake your hand or something.
Yeah, I overreacted, man. I was immature.
And then you were in the smoking area. I'll never forget. You were in the smoking area and you were like, bruv, I'm going to get so much hate. And I was just standing next to you going, yep, you definitely are, because that was fucking cringy.
Oh, man. Like, I don't know, man. I overreacted, man. But, you know, sometimes you're just in a place and I don't know, man. I just felt violated, so I did it. I don't know, man. But come on, there's been loads of like hat throw.
I know. It's just it's just the fact it was incognito and there was no personal bars. That's why it was so funny. Every bar was just the whole point of the event was don't write any personal bars, and you ended up in a fight in a clash that had no personal bars.
Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, I've seen some people say that battle was trash here, but it's like no, like you know what you should have done. Yeah, at the beginning of all of them battles, you should have had like a clip that you used for everyone in them battles, like where you pull the names out of the hat or something. Like you should have been like Quill, and then boom. So then, because everyone just thinks we.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people watched it and thought they were just battles that were set up in it. Yeah, you're right. I get you. I want to do that event again. I really enjoyed that event. I definitely want to do it again. But you're right. Next time it needs to be like a blackout thing. It needs to be like rolling names. People can see it's random. And there needs to be a graphic on the screen saying like this matchup was picked.
Well, the way you did it outside, and it was
outside.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was a sick reaction as well. Everyone's like, oh, like if we had that little like bit of footage.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, because that was actually funny. Like anyone who was there at the event will remember that was actually sick when I was up on the big stage in the garden pulling them out, and everyone was like, "Ooh, that was actually sick." You're
like, who's gonna?
Yeah.
It's not like blackout where you already know what the battles already know. Like, who's going against who?
Yeah. And obviously everyone was like, I hope it's Quill and Twisted Pennies because they're the two biggest names here. And then they actually picked out, and everyone was coming up to me going, you hid them. I was like, bruv, on my mum's life, that was random, I promise you. And then there was, what was it? Monroe and Chris B had beef as well, and I ended up picking them two, and they were like, you definitely planned that. I was like, bruv, I just literally picked a name out of a hat, like.
Yeah, mine had Braille on it.
That was a good day still, apart from you fighting Twisted Penny.
Yeah, that wasn't cool.
I might have to give that. If anyone watching hasn't seen that, bro, you got to give that. That's one of the, you know, them old compilations that random geezer like the best of Don't Flop, and it's proper all Don't Flop shittest moments. Like if someone made a new one, that would be in there for like the last 5. Yeah, if it was one for the last 5 years, because it was so awkward in the room when you just pulled it off his head, and then you were like face to face. I was like, how are they going to fight at an event that was not about personal bars?
Oh no, it's mad, it's mad. But the Lazy battle, get back to Lazy.
Yeah, sorry. Just go back to
Lazy was a sick battle. He was really good. I was worried. You know what? This is why it's like a bit annoying, right? Like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's like, I'm almost not counting that as like. That's why I'm kind of like, oh, Shocks cancelled and then Roots cancelled back to back, because I kind of looked at the Lazy battle almost like a training match. You know
because Bloodstraw hosted it, right?
Wow.
Come on.
Oh yeah, I love Bloodstraw.
I'm fucking about. I love Bloodstraw too, mate. It's a joke, mate. We're all battle rappers. Fucking lighten up, geezer. Jesus Christ. Anyway, talk to me about the battle. What was the battle saying?
Yeah, no, and then so it's just like I could have, if I had known I wasn't battling Georgie, I could have given him a lot more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you feel like you went light on him because you were saving the punchlines for Georgie and that?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So and then like but my performance aspect, I felt like because I was not nervous, but I was like, okay, like if I can get through this, I'm gonna be crazy for Georgie because like I'm already prepared for him. So I was like, man, I was just so confident, man. Like I think performance-wise, I smashed it. Like, I just felt I'm freestyling. I'm rapping on like to the fans and shit. Like it was crazy, but he was really good as well. He was
Lazy's sick, bro. Shout out Lazy. He's always come hard, bro. I've always liked him, man. He's
He
good,
had one
man.
sick bar. He was like, oh, bro, he was like, oh shit, man. What? Wait. Give me 1 second. Oh, I don't know, but the punchline was like, "You're not." Oh, no, I'm not even gonna ruin it. But
Sounds
he was good. He was
insane.
good. He was good. He was really good. He did. I might as well talk about it because we're here, right?
We're here, hey, bro. We ain't got anything else to do, man.
So he did a scheme at the end, which I was expecting, right, about me, because I was meant to battle in Dublin, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. Now what happened is,
I've heard so many variations of this. I know what you're gonna say. I've heard so many variations of this story, and I've never heard the one from you.
Right. So no, you tell me, and then tell me what you think.
Okay. Well, what I've been told by various people is that the one thing I've been told by you is that you didn't go because you lost your card in the airport.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. Because on the day, I remember when I heard you were no-show, and I was texting you, even saying like, "I know this is none of my business, but get on the fucking flight." And I remember you were texting me like, "This ain't your fucking business. You're right, Rowan. Fuck off." Blah 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 blah. You were pissed, but I was like, I remember I was speaking to Matt Edward because he was like fuming in that, and I was like, "Bro, I don't know. This doesn't sound like Quill. I'm not sure. I'm gonna message him on your behalf and that." And I remember messaging you, and you were like, "Yeah, just stay out of it." And I was like, "Cool."
Because it was legit. I literally like checked my bag through everything, and I lost my card. And
so that's the bit I've heard. I heard from the promoter. I heard from people at the event, and I heard from you. So I think we can say that is the truth, that you got to the airport and you lost your card. Now what I've been told from that. Different variations of the story is that you then contacted Laura Jarvie and said, and said, what? I'm not allowed to say her name.
I don't know. I wasn't gonna say her name. But...
You contacted Jora Lavi, and said something like, "If you need a room, I'm not staying anymore. You can have my room." Now, bear in mind, I'm not saying this is true. This is what I've been told, isn't it? So, like, you contacted her and said, "You and Kruger can stay in my bed because I'm not in it." They've then assumed that's gospel without checking with the promoters. They've then gone to the room later, like, "Oh, it's our room." They've opened the door thinking no one was going to be in there. Joy France is there in bed or something. And I don't know what the story is from there. That's all I got told, that they walked in the room and supposedly Joy France was like, "What the fuck are you doing in my room?" And they were like, "Oh, it's Quill's room." I don't know. Anyway, what's your side of the story?
So that's pretty much true, but like it was before
Brilliant. Well, we didn't chat about it then.
Yeah, so it was before I even cancelled, I couldn't come over, right? So it was like, because we're all friends, right? So I said to Freddie and Laura, I was like, "Yo, we might as well just all crash in the same room, save you guys having, you know what I mean, we have a laugh." But what I don't get is, how did they check in without me being there under my name? I don't get it. Especially if he's then changed.
I don't think they need your. I don't know. I'm not sure if you need somebody's. If you come and say, "I'm checking in this person's room," some hotels might just let you. Maybe.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Maybe. Possibly.
Okay. So then,
when you book a room and it says like, "I'm not," when you book a room and it says, "Are you staying in this?" I literally just did it 10 minutes ago. When there's a box and it says, "Is this booking for you or somebody else?" Maybe when they booked all the rooms, they checked the box and said for somebody else. So then fucking someone turns up and says, "Oh, I'm staying in Quill's real name's room."
But then they've checked in two separate people, right? So they've done Joy Francis, checked her in.
That's hilarious. They just check. That's
That's people,
them Irish hotel staff, they just don't give a fuck. They're just like, "Yeah, check in. There's like 18 man all in Joy Francis' room just chilling.
But the jokes thing, is that like Lazy's angle was like, I was like, okay, I can see where he's going with this, yeah. Then obviously as he gets his punch, you twist it because it's battle rap, yeah.
Of course.
He was like, and then these two guys come in, and then they were all being aggressive to us. Like, bruv, it's Freddy Krueger, it's Freddy.
I love the image. I love Jarvie. That's believable with Jarvie. Jarvie, if it's past 11 p.m., I can believe she burst in any hotel room anywhere around the world and started a fight. Freddie, I don't believe that for a fucking second, mate.
No.
I love the image of like Joy France, like just opening her eyes a bit, seeing the silhouette of Kruger and being like, "Oh, it's only Kruger is okay," and then Kruger just busting out the pint of Stella and being like, "You fucking bitch, get out of my bed.
Bro, I let
Laura Jarvis like holding him back and shit, like chill. Like,
bro,
I can't see it, bro. I can't see it.
Bro, I went first because I was a bit nervous, yeah. But as you were saying, I was like, I wish I went second. But I started having freestyles in my head. I was thinking of shit that I was like, it's probably lucky I did it. I was thinking to say like, bro, Joy Francis was waiting for me in my room and shit.
I have no idea what you just said because you started laughing before the punchline.
I was gonna say things like, bro, like Joy Francis was waiting for me in the room and shit.
But she was meant to be there.
I was thinking all these freestyles like, bro,
like rose petals over the bed and shit.
Can you imagine? Oh my god. 1 second.
Fuck's sake. Amazing.
What was I gonna say? Fucking.
Someone says, I've lost my card.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard to believe.
I lost my card. It's pretty hard to believe, to be honest. Okay, we don't need to believe. Well, the thing is with that anyway, is like, I sent him all my rounds, everything, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that.
Yeah, legit. It legit happened, innit? I was in the airport. I was fucking sending videos. I was sending my rounds. And then the reason we did the lazy ass Jack battle was to kind of compensate. I was like, listen, I fucked up. I'm not one of these battlers that's just going to run away and fuck you off.
Yeah, you don't run away and fuck you off. You stay in the venue and fuck you off. So that's you're on a different time. So fair play.
Yeah, but you turned up in a Rolls Royce and told me you couldn't afford to get me a bus stop. What are you talking about, bro?
That must be one of the most ridiculous UK battle rap stories ever.
Do you know what I was thinking? Yeah, the two battles that I haven't cancelled and don't flop would have been my two highest viewed, probably. Me and Blizzard.
You and Blizzard.
Me and my verse would have racked up numbers. I got another side of the story. You know who said that?
Kinnell says there's another side to the Joy France story. I think any story involving Quill, Joy France, Laura Jarvie, and Kruger has so many. It has more than 4 sides. I know that. There's at least 8 sides to the story.
Well, my side is basically I couldn't make the battle. That was my whole. And then I saw someone on the thing. He did like a review of the event. Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, Quill lazy was really good. Quill smashed it. But it's a bit of a prick for the Joy Francis thing. I was like, bro, what did I do? Like, it's out of my hands. Like,
basically, all you did was just fucking give your room away when you shouldn't, which is a bit of a par, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I did see Joy at the event though. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see her perform, which would have been the first time because her battle cancelled or whatever. But she said that she used that piece for like a comedy thing and it popped off. So everyone's all happy and we had a hug. So it's all good.
Hey, Kinnell, are you saying you want to come on the stream and discuss it? Is that what you're saying? Because if I send you,
you're not there. You're not involved in it. Get away.
I think he's saying he wants to fucking jump on and tell his side of the story, mate.
No. I don't want to hear
Kinnell, you can't come on, mate. Quill's
not even part of this story. You're not even part of this story. Stop trying to nick my joy. Yeah?
That's true. Like you and Blizzard would have been crazy. Would have been crazy views, man.
No, I'm joking. You can get Kinnell on if you want. I was only having banter. Would you want?
You and Blizzard would have been fucking wild views, bro.
Yeah, me and Blizzard, me and my verse, I reckon they would hit up numbers as well. But
yeah, but I don't even remember why you pulled out of the my verse battle. I just remember getting pissed off as fuck.
Oh yeah, that one was just like I don't want to be a dick, but it's like just my mental health at that time. Like that's not being a dick.
If that's what it was, that's what it was, bro. Like
yeah, like I even said that. I openly said it. Like I don't want to use that as like a card, right? But I just wasn't in a place, and I was like, yo, I'm stressed.
Fuck that, bro. You can use that as a card, mate. That's not a fucking dog ate my homework, mate. Mental health is fine. If that's what it was. I mean, you definitely didn't tell me at the time, but if that's what it was, who cares, man? It is what it is, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Bro, imagine I go on Twitter last week and I see enough of the same fucking weirdos who always tweet about me, fucking not understanding the irony in saying like things like has lost his mind, is crazy, blah blah blah, all about me making a comment about an event with mental health. And I was just like, does no one see the irony in this of calling someone crazy and this, that, and the other, and being like, how can he fucking make a comment about this mental health? I was like, bro, I wish I was petty enough to reply to you, like, bro, but I'm gonna just keep it moving, man. Kinnell, I'm sending you a link on WhatsApp now, bro.
I think this is like a problem in the UK because because when it comes serious, that's when we start focusing. But in our everyday lives, then we forget about it. Like we want to talk about mental health when something happens, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Let's say, for example, this Georgie Roots thing, right? I'll use an example.
Yeah,
I put
let's
up the
go.
first status a week ago predicting that he was gonna drop out, right? Then I had a couple people leaving lover. I had a couple people leaving like a couple like hate comments, which is cool, right? But it's like my status was aimed at my opponent. That's two battlers, you know what I mean? Why is these guys like starting to like drop some hate comments on me? Like that's why do you think that's acceptable to start
I
like
know,
giving
I know, I know.
hate comments to battlers?
I was at, bro. Funnily enough, I actually mentioned it to Lazy. I haven't mentioned too many people because Lazy's been open about his mental health. Like, I'm still considering starting it, bro. I actually spoke to Lazy in private once and was like, bro, I'm considering like starting like a podcast. But you know how it is when you're a fucking man. It's so fucking stereotypical. It's like every 5 minutes, every man will start a podcast, isn't it? But I was thinking of starting it because of all the mental health shit that I've been through because of battle rap and continue to go through to this day. Like, I was thinking of maybe trying to start some kind of show where that's the focus of it, where it's just speaking with battle rappers about the effect it's had on their mental health. But I just think like if I do it, I want to do it properly because obviously because of all the shit that I was talking about on the last stream and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I can't be like dissing other people for doing half-assed mental health stuff then do some half-assed thing myself. Do you know what I mean? So I've always kind of held back on it, but I think it would be a good idea. I'm still kind of down to do it because I think it would be good to explain. I don't think, to be honest, in a nutshell, I feel like most stuff that gets, unless you're Jefferson Price, bro, most stuff that gets said to you in the ring doesn't actually really affect you. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't think you'd speak to many battle rappers that would say their mental health has been affected. I've had some harsh shit said to me. I can say hands up, my mental health has been badly affected by battle rap, but by nothing that's been said to me in the clash. I probably guess it's the same for you. Like, I don't think you've ever had anything personal said to you that's hurt you, but you've probably been affected by just the fucking constant news of this is happening, that is happening, fucking blah 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 blah.
100%, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm quite mentally strong anyway, right? And I'm able to deal with it, but at the same time, I'm dealing with it. Do you understand? So
that's like, exactly what I said on the last stream. That's exactly it. I said I was like, I'm all right with it, but it doesn't mean it's not happening. Exactly what you just said, bro. Like, you like, just because you're not on Twitter, you know what I mean? People think only people dealing with mental health
because there's battlers and people have like a favorite battler, or they might like your opponent more, so they leave hate comments and stuff and whatever. And some of it is like, I don't know, you do have to deal with it, even if you're strong. It's like, okay, you have to, like, in my head, I'm like, cool, I have to filter this out. I've been doing it a long time now. I've had hate since before I was no one in battle rap. So it's like, you kind of learn how to just like block them out. But at the same time, you're still processing it. You still read it. You still process it.
Yep. It hits me out the blue, bro. Like, when everything you're saying, I can relate to on a different level. Like, for me, it will hit me on the most random occasions. I'll just be like, do you know, I'll tell you when it hits me most is when I actually meet people that show love after I leave them. When like that's probably when it's the most evident to me, is like when I've been around, say I'm walking down the street and I bump into a fan and they're like, and I've said this on enough streams, I've said this on record many times, like I've literally, I don't want to tempt fate, but I've never had someone hate me to my face ever. I've been super lucky. Never in my life. Everyone I've ever met through battle rap has been so gassed to have a conversation, and so have I. Do you know what I mean? So when it hits me is probably when I leave them conversations and I carry on like walking down the street. That's when I start feeling like it's actually mad weird that loads of people fucking hate me. Like, that is so strange. Like, and for me, I'm lucky. Like, I think about it for about 5 minutes and I just don't care anymore. But for those 5 minutes, like, I'm really like, this is so weird. Like, I'm just one person just living my life. And there's like probably like 100 people or something in the world that like actually hate me. Like, and I'm thinking, and I don't even know who you are. That's so strange. That is so fucking surreal, bro, honestly. And for you, it's the same what you're saying about the comments. Like, someone's like, fuck Quill, Quill's whatever, overrated, or whatever the comments say. You're thinking, man, you got really strong feelings towards me, bruv. Like, mad. Absolutely mad.
Yeah. So, I mean, and they almost hate your online persona, right?
Exactly, like, yeah. Which I don't mind as much. If I would never, bruv, I've had so many clashes and they got so many comments on them. If I was bothered by someone saying is whack, I would never leave the house. That is not someone saying Quill is whack, or like you said, that's hating the bars that I write. But it's when people are hating on like you as a person, that's when you're like, bro, this is wild. Like Georgie, do you know what I mean? Georgie is so casually saying to you, has been going on. Was a dickhead about giving me a train, and I'm like, that's literally a lie, bruv. Like, you literally went, can you at least sort my train? And I said, yeah, that's totally cool, bro. Like, and that was it.
Listen, I put my neck on the line, and I said it last week, man. I don't know. I just know, man. I knew Shops went from the vibes. I knew he was looking for an escape. I knew Georgie's looking for an escape. I see a couple of the comments, like one of them was like, "Oh, it was the guy that Pedro slapped, yeah, the tall guy, yeah." He was like, "Oh, if he didn't drop out of Bobby and Tony, why would he drop out from you?"
Come on, bro. That's not how it works. That's almost more of a reason.
It's that, bro. He just battled Bobby and he just battled Tony. I'm at the end of the chain. That's the reason why. When I say he's been off more than he can chew, I don't mean by battling me. I mean by battling all three of us. That's a big ask. There's a big ask for someone like me, and I can write quite a lot and quite quick. I was expecting to lose all three battles, sure, but if he got through it all, I would have been like, yeah.
Anyway, look, before we get into this, yeah.
He told me.
Sorry, let me just before we get into this, let me just bring Canel on for like 5 minutes to talk about this fucking Joy France hotel.
He had to drink though. If he's had more than,
I don't know, he looks pretty calm, to be fair. You're freezing so much.
Let's hear a story. Let's hear our story from someone who won.
More than 2 pints. Do you think that's what gets me pissed? Is 2 pints? Fucking hell, behave yourself, sunshine.
Yeah.
Hey, how are we? But yeah, I'll tell you what happened in Ireland.
Let's get straight to it, bro. Go. I want to hear this, Canel, man. I'm sure this is going to be funny.
Yeah, flipping like when I was booked for there, flipping, he booked me my flight like going home on the Tuesday. Like I don't turn up for a battle on a Saturday, then go home Tuesday. I'm not that interested in Dublin's culture, man. I just drink and then leave.
You're not that interested in culture, bro. Don't just be honest, in it. Like you're just
honestly not remotely in the fucking slightest. But yeah, so I said, like, look, I've got to be getting off, like, man. Cheers for getting me the hotel and everything, but I need to fucking leave. So I had to go back on the ferry, which is another story, which we can go into at another point.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And I was speaking to people, and like Joy France had turned up. Joy France didn't even have a hotel sorted, and she brought like I think she was with like.
How are we talking about this? I love it.
Because it was fairly fucking hilarious.
I love it. Carry on.
There's like a more advanced bit of this story with me and Flag getting kicked out later, which is not going online. But I'll tell you about that.
Just before Freddie and Laura came in.
So anyway, what's the story, bro? What is the story? What do you know that happened?
Well, I know for a fact there was 2 hotel rooms for a start off, because I was supposed to be in one of them and Quill was supposed to be in another one. So like when I said like, look, I have got to fuck off about now. I mean, this was something that was established. Someone said, "Hey, Joy France hasn't got a hotel room, so what should you call it? Like, have a word with her." Someone said, "Yeah, sound. That's all good." So there was a hotel room established, and there was another fucking empty hotel room that Quill should have been in. And somehow fucking everyone ends up in the one hotel room.
Oh, what? And there was still one free?
Yeah, there was another free hotel room somewhere. Because I wasn't sharing a fucking hotel room with Quill.
So basically there shouldn't have been any drama at all because there was more than one free room.
Yeah, there is there was a lot of fucking mix up somewhere along the line. It was a fucking weird night anyway. It was like Storm Kiara. Sorry, I don't know which one's the Irish one. Storm Ciara. I only know Kiara, the fucking R&B artist.
That's Sierra.
Yeah. It's foreign. I don't care.
Everyone in Wales has been bumping that Kiara for the last 15 years, yeah?
Yeah, here's the fucking bonus track on it. I leave the venue. Fucking some incident happened that meant that I couldn't get back into the venue along with some other people.
Mm-hmm.
Being
And I fucking fuck off to the ferry. Anyway, because Storm Kiara's fucking going on, the fucking ferry got cancelled, but they didn't fucking tell me that. So I
Who's
ended up
they? I want to
sleeping
know
on the
who's they? Who's they, bro?
fucking everyone who's in charge of
don't be
running the
chatting
ferry.
about
Like,
everyone. Let's talk about fucking names, Canal. Who didn't tell you, mate? Don't come on my stream and fucking lie, you sneaky bastard.
in it.
right. So there's a bus stop. that
Was
you
it
have to go
Kiera?
to. No, it's a bus stop. There's a bus stop you go to. You get on the bus goes on the ferry, and you fuck off back to England.
Uh-huh.
Or Wales specifically, because obviously we're going via Holyhead. Anyway, fucking, what do you call it? I get there. The bus does not fucking arrive.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one there. They got no signs out there. Flipping, it's not even like,
This story is
like even in
boring.
like a weird little village around here.
We brought him on for this, bro. What is this, bro? Canal, how much you had to drink, bro?
I've had 2 pints apparently.
Down it, down it. Down it, down it, down it. On top of the head. Oh.
I'm trying to bring positive energy to the stream here, man. Fucking.
I don't need no positive energy. This stream's gonna be nothing but negative, bro.
Yeah. Okay, right. So
But anyway,
let's
yes, carry on what you were saying, bro.
So the fucking bus doesn't arrive. And it's not even like, even in shitty villages around here, there's a little LED sign that says bus is cancelled, isn't there?
Yeah.
None of that over there for the fucking ferries that you need to get overseas. None of that shit. So I fucking calls a taxi and fucks off to the ferry port. I arrive at the ferry port. I get there. They say there's a big fucking storm on and we're not sending any ferries out. At this point, I can't get back because it's fucking half hour back into fucking Dublin. Bearing in mind, I got a hotel room now. So I've got to stay at the fucking ferry port until morning. On the off chance, there's a ferry available that I can get back on. Which I haven't got a ticket for. I've just got to fucking argue my way onto it. And fucking, they shut the fucking ferry office. And they've got like a... I don't know if you had these down south, like, you know, like in school, you have your shitty fucking, like almost like caravans that they use for fucking, like spare classrooms.
We call them mobiles.
Yeah, mobiles.
That's what we
got
call
some
them.
mobiles outside the fucking ferry port with some fucking toilets in. And that's where I had to fucking sleep, despite there being a fucking hotel room in my name that night. I didn't sleep. I bumped into some lads who were on similar interests and we didn't end up sleeping. I had a bit of a party in the corridor outside of some mobile toilets until morning. And then eventually I argued my way onto a fucking ferry. Which makes me worry, to be honest. You shouldn't be able to argue your way over a national border.
Does this connect back to Joy France at all, or is that just?
I don't think Shuffle's gonna use a round on this. Don't worry.
Right, I think I'm gonna have to throw you off, Canal, mate, because Quill's getting Quill's getting antsy to start bitching, bro.
I've just provided some a bit of energy. Like, I'm happy to fuck off now, but want to put a bit of energy in there.
Quickly though, bro. Quickly. I can bring any other battlers that are watching. I can bring you back on in a bit as well. Quickly though, how are you feeling? Obviously, now you've let us know you slept in a mobile outside of Dublin. How are you feeling about Shuff now since we last spoke? I mean, I spoke to you. I text you every now and then saying how you feeling. You always just like send me back words I don't really understand, but I guess it just means you're gassed.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today?
I stand by what I said earlier, the last time I spoke to you, where I said, like, flipping, I don't believe any of my previous performances had beat the shuffle that's turning up.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been working hard enough, and I've had like bars locked in for like 2 weeks now, and I'm not sick of them. That never happened. That never happened.
Have you got a throwaway bar you can give us?
Throwaway bar.
You can't have throwaway bars with shuffle.
Whew.
Like, Like everything's got to be direct. I've
Yeah.
got a bin bag full of fucking throwaways, but
Okay.
like
okay.
everything's got to.
Yeah, but you
Everything's
got
got
nothing
to.
direct for shuffle that didn't make it in, no?
Nah, man, nah. Flipping like
Ah.
everything that's in there is there for a fucking reason, like, and everything that's had to go can fuck off, and I'll probably sell it to another league when I lose and fucking like get back on flogging me throwaways.
Personal.
I won't know. I won't know. I won't know.
All right. Well, look,
I've got to keep that mentality about me at least.
I'm gonna start chatting about this Georgie thing with Quill before everyone shoots himself in the head from trying to be patient. But keep watching in it, and if there's other people that want to hop on at the end, I'll bring you back on at the end.
But
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
got better stories than that.
All right,
There you
legend.
go.
Hey, love. I was bantering, but yeah.
Yeah, we've been on for 40 minutes, mate, and I think about 43 minutes, and I think no, we've been on for 40, and about 38 of them was Canel telling us about a mobile.
You missed the bus, wasn't it?
That was wild. I don't know whether to say thanks for everyone's listening or apologies for everyone for listening. But anyway, we got through it. Shouts out to Canel.
I did warn you lot.
Yeah, so what we saying then, bro? Because people are trying to hear us chat about what we put in the title of the video. So far we talked about you fighting Twisted Pennies in Leicester and Kruger Spoon in Joy France. So what we saying then is how's this Georgie cancellation making you feel? Well, I know the answer to that, but let the people know, bro.
I'm gutted, man. I'm gutted. Like,
yeah,
I put it in the status. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm on another level now. Like, I really feel like I'm up there, and I wanted to put on a show. I mean, a lot of the top tiers are not battling now, and I feel like I'm really up there now. I feel like I've been doing it for nearly a decade, right? I've been doing it for 9 years now, and like you would think I would have like gone to you know. I feel like I'm really at my best now. I really feel like I'm at my best. I'm writing my best shit. My performance is mad. I'm freestyling. Like I really feel like I'm UK elite right now. So I wanted to show that against Shocks. Didn't happen. That would have kind of really, you know, put me up there. You know, then after Body and Shocks, it would have been what, me, Gem, Soul Shotty, whatever, Bobby maybe, I don't know. And then, you know, Georgie Roots, not a big name, but inspiring, I guess. He did, you know.
Well, let's start from the beginning, innit? Let's explain to people from the beginning. We're talking about size and names and that. Let's start from the beginning. We set this battle up as one of the first battles in Nil, right? Which is probably 5, 6, could even be 6 months ago now. We set this up because this year has just flown by. But it was right at the start of the year. And when we talk about size of names, he's obviously trying to disrespect you today, which is a shame, but it's predictable. But let's start at that. Georgie's reaction when we set the battle up was elation. It was no, who's Quill? No, I don't care about no battle rap. No, I've just battled blah, blah, blah in an alleyway. It was, yo, you're going to give me Quill. What the fuck, G? I was like, yeah, bruv, you can handle it 100%, mate. And we actually had to persuade you. This is the funny thing, that only a matter of months ago, we had to persuade you that we were like, bro, it's next in line. The idea is like the upcomer goes against the vet. And you eventually were like, I don't know what I'd really say to him, but I'll take it. Then I'm trying to think where the story goes from there. So much ridiculous stuff has happened in the last few weeks. I'm trying to think what the next... Oh, I had to read back through my messages to find out what that I'm the guy... We got to talk about I'm the guy, bro. We have to talk about guy, fam. Bro.
Mad, yeah. Mad.
We got to talk. That was the next thing. Was I'm the guy. So I'm the guy. I read back through my messages. I genuinely, hand on heart, when I said earlier on that comment on Facebook, when I said I literally don't know what this is from. I was telling the truth. I read back through. It was from when I made a joke, basically, that he should apologize to the other guys in 8 Your Words for missing a week. That's what it was. He missed a week of 8 Your Words. I, as a joke, was like, yo, you should hop back in. You should hop back in this week. And obviously, I chat shit, bro. It's just how I talk. And I was, obviously, like, you can apologize to the other guys, blah, 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 blah. And that's when he was like, I'm the guy. You don't talk to me like that. And I was like, whoa. Like, I was ready to cancel the battle then. You know, I'm hot-headed like that. And if someone out the blue takes a piss out of me, bro, like, I'm not the best to handle it. So I was there and then before you even knew it was happening. I was texting my lot going, who the fuck does this guy think he's talking to, mate? And them lot fucking Sean, the mediator Cray, had to be like, bro, it's not worth it. Just let it go in it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. So obviously I text you about it and was like, bro, is this geezer saying I'm the guy? Because I said he should apologize to everybody and ate your words for missing a week. Like, it's a fucking bit of banter, mate. Like, you're a battle rapper. So that's where it came from. And I said, I was there and then. I was like, fuck next in line. The card's good enough anyway. He can fuck off, mate. Why is? And then they told me, Rowan, bro, go talk to him on a level. Blah, 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 blah. I said, cool. All right. And then I think by that point, it all gets a bit hazy, mate.
Well, when he said he's the guy, right?
We got to keep focusing on the guy, bro. 6 months ago, you were gassed to be in the ring with Quill and have Quill acknowledging you, and now you're too good for Quill, bro. Stop, man. Come on, we got to start living in a real fucking world, man. These fucking new guys have lost their heads. That's why I've blocked nearly all of them. That's why I blocked nearly every new battle rapper because they're fucking idiots, bro.
This is what happened.
Fuck's sake, man. Carry on. Yeah, sorry, you say your bit, man. I apologize.
Well, we were locked in, right? And then he got the battle with Tony confirmed. So then that's when he was like,
and that's when we all said behind the scenes, this is going to cause problems.
That's when his ego's gone mad. Like, not even on no like predictive thing. Like, legit, that's when he's gone too mad. He battled Tony, and then he's messaging you saying, I'm the fucking guy with this. And then he's like, that's when he pulled out as well. Do you remember? He pulled out, whatever. And then we're like, okay, cool. We tried to, I remember I was speaking to him, and then we're trying to renegotiate it, whatever, try and make everything cool for him. So then he confirmed the battle again, even though it was already locked in. Because for a while, basically, I remember it was on deadline. He was like, yo, we need to find you another opponent, and I'm dropping the flyer. Let's get you a matter. And I was saying to you, bro, I've like, because we've been confirmed for a long time now. I was like, bro, I've got my first round and a half, almost 2 rounds prepared. Like, I was like, come on, man, let's try get Georgie. You wasn't having it because he's talking to you like shit.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I just think, honestly, bro, I just think it's easy to be polite, bro. I'm a big believer in that. Like, obviously, I can be rude. I've been a dickhead. You've been a dickhead. Me and you have been rude as fuck to each other. But the difference is, bro, it's like we've always come to an understanding quite quickly. And I feel like with me and you, we almost make how much we wind each other up a joke. Do you know what I mean? And also, the problem is, I think we've never, in the whole time me and you have dealt with each other, as much as we wind each other up, it's never got to a point of like name calling. Do you know what I mean? We've never been that petty. It's always been about business. It's never been like you're a dickhead. It's like, I don't like how you're going on. Whereas like Georgie like will straight away just resort to trying to say insult. And you're like, bro, like what is it with these new battle rappers? They don't understand when they're not in a battle. That's what our generation, bro. Like, sorry, carry on.
Even with him dropping out this last final time, right? I was happy to come on here, and I was gonna say to you, I'm not happy with both of you. I'll be honest, I'm not happy with both of you. Blah blah blah. You've both kind of made this battle cancel, right? Because you're both tit for tat. But going through it, you haven't done anything wrong, right?
I wouldn't mind saying if I had.
In my opinion,
I wouldn't mind saying if I had. Well, you know, you say in your opinion, but you know literally every detail of the story.
Listen, I'll be happy to come. I'm not your minion or your side man.
Exactly, bro. 100%. 100%, bro.
You've dealt with that because you're partly fault for this battle.
Yeah. But you know the whole story, bro.
Yeah, you offered him. I mean, the last. Listen, I come on last. The reason I said last week I predicted he's not making the battle, right, is he texts you saying I'm going to be an hour late to the event, right? That's
the next part of the story. There's so many parts of the story that have happened in the last 2 years.
But he's honestly, I've been battling 9 years, and he's been the most difficult battler.
And it's true. And again, I feel like a broken record, bro. But every fucking stream I do now, I seem to just end up shouting out people that aren't involved in the stream. But it's like this is just yet another example of like it really makes you realize like how I've spent years complaining about people, because some people, especially a lot of the Americans, they can be so difficult. But it's really made me realize this last couple of weeks, bro, has really made me realize how fucking easy most of our battle rappers are to deal with. They're just so sound. Like all the people, I think I've just about weeded out most of the people I don't fuck with, and they've gone to the other leagues, and I'm like, please stay over there. And it's like, that's what's going to happen with Georgie now. He'll get the push from Briggsy, because Briggsy's always been very clear with his undertones, like, if you don't fuck with Don't Flop, we'll push you as hard as possible. So that's in that way, it'll work out for him in that way, bro. Like, not cutting ties with DF. He'll get bigger looks on that platform, but it's like, bro, but you've just severed your tie with the biggest platform. You've severed it for no reason. You've just severed it. You don't fuck with him anymore. I don't fuck with him. All the battlers, he called the next in line card shit. That's the next thing to say. So he's dissed every battler on the card for literally no reason, apart from his ego. Yes, go.
This is a bold statement. I'm not saying this with me being like venomous. Yeah, I don't see him being here for too long. Yeah, sure, he's cool. He's got a big buzz, whatever at the moment. You know what, if I'm to predict, I reckon, I'm just guessing, yeah, Mystic Quill, yeah, I predict these things. I see organic using him for a battle. When they're allowed to do flights, I see organic be like, this guy's got the buzz. Boom, he uses him for a battle out in Canada. There's the big buzz around Georgie Roots. Comes back, maybe does a battle, and then I see him. That ego, that fucks you up in the end. And there's not too many. Listen, battling Tony and Bobby, yeah, was a blessing. Battling me was a good look. I don't see many other big battles for him other than that. I honestly, with that attitude, I don't see him lasting too long. Do you want to know the irony, Rowan? Yeah, well, I fucked up. Yeah, he was in the first round of the Anarchy that I judged. Yeah. I judged him to win, yeah, and everyone the next day on the same day was saying Sless won, Sless got robbed, yeah.
Wow,
bro, if I didn't put him through, yeah, he definitely wouldn't have battled Bobby, yeah, in the semi-final. Probably wouldn't have got the Tony battle, and then my battle wouldn't have been fucking cancelled. I fucked myself up, bro. But yeah, that's my prediction. That's Mystic Quill. Yeah, I'm predicting like someone like. That's the best avenue for him, though. If Organic uses him for a flight, takes him, uses his buzz, and then throws him away.
He'll definitely headline a KO to the UK. He'll headline the I Battle UK, and that's what. But this is what I'm saying, bro. A lot of battle rappers, they don't see the bigger picture. Like, there's just no point in pointlessly severing your relationship with people.
He didn't have material for me. I'm telling you.
No, I don't believe that. I actually believe that he does. I believe that he does. I just think he can't. What the problem is, and let's go back to the Tony thing, right? Because obviously the timeline. I don't respect anyone I'm beefing with enough to be fucking reading back through messages and making fucking dates and times. So I don't have the chronological order is a bit fucked up, but like. Let's go back to the Tony things, because we're mixing this story up because we understand what's going on. A lot of people watching aren't really going to get what we're talking about. So obviously, like I said, so the story starts with us giving Georgie the push. Even though even before February, he's made a couple sly comments to me here and now. I've been like, bro, when I met you, you were literally the most respectful geezer I've probably ever met at a tryout event. So I don't know why you're giving it. But it was little things you can forget about. It's fine, whatever. We set the clash up, like I said, nothing but respect. He was like, damn. He was like saying, he was hinting he was at next in line before we'd even announced there was a logo or anything. He was like, wow, this guy they've got me is crazy. Whatever, fine. That's how you should be. Brilliant. So obviously, then yeah, I think if I remember this correctly, the Tony battle gets announced before anything's happened with this clash, I think, right? I think as far as we're concerned, this clash is still confirmed, yeah? The Tony battle gets announced. And behind the scenes, and I actually reckon probably enough other people apart from us were probably saying the same thing, but who knows? That's speculation. But I think all of us behind the scenes were like, this is going to spell the end of our relationship with him, for multiple reasons. But they all kind of snowballed into because it will drive his ego beyond the point of it being worth working with him. Because you obviously with battle, you got ego, I got ego, right? You chat to me as the battle rapper, bro, and you talk to me about clashing somebody. I'll say anybody in the world, I'll body him, even if I don't think I will. You do the same thing, bro. That's different. Georgie Roots, do battle rapper in the ring. I would expect nothing but arrogance and whatever. That's all I want to see. But we were kind of talking about, you know, in the day, people forget battle rap is only one event every 8 weeks. Do you know what I mean? And it exists in between that as well. And we were kind of saying this Tony clash is going to make him impossible to deal with any time of the year, any day, any event. And we thought, well, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt and let's just see what happens in it. And then before you know it, my man's fucking whiling out at me about a joke I made about apologize to everybody and ate your words because you missed a week, telling me I'm the fucking guy. You don't talk to me like that. To which obviously I said, I showed my lot and I was like, our prophecy is we've literally tempted fate and it's just becoming true. Because 6 months ago, he would have never said that to me ever. Then you're obviously, you're saying, yeah, he's acting up a little bit, blah, blah, blah. So what happened? Okay, so the first time that he pulled out was because this is what happened. It's coming back to me now. So the first time he pulled out was because he hit me out of the blue and said, I'm going to need to change the deals of this battle. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? To which I was obviously like, that's not really how it works, bro. Like, just because
we've already agreed.
We've agreed the battle, bro. It's been agreed. And when you were in February, you would have probably paid me to do the clash, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because you were like, Quill, oh my God. But now I remember this is before he'd even clashed Tony. Because he only clashed Tony, what, fucking 5 days ago or something. So it was like, this is months ago. And he's obviously trying to change the terms. And we obviously a bit like, bro, that isn't business. That's not how it works. You don't make a deal and go back on it. And then he kind of, that snowballed into him basically saying, I'm pulling out, which I was kind of like, well, you can if you want, bro, but that makes you on a business level look terrible, bro. Like agreeing to something and then going back on it is awful. And I was kind of saying, I'll have no problem telling anybody this is what's happened. Obviously, we get on the phone with him. I get on the phone and this is what you said. So in the meantime, when he's tried to pull out, obviously I've been speaking to you, I've been speaking to the team, being like, this geezer's trying to literally change the terms of the battle. They're saying how it works. I was like, as a matter of principle, this event is sold out as it is. If this battle cancels, it is what it is. Like, it's still going to happen. The event's still going to go down. But then that's why I start speaking with you, saying, well, Matta's available. Do you want to switch for Matter? And then this is what's funny, is that you really pushed to keep it as Georgie. You were kind of saying what my team was saying to me. You were like, Rowan, bro, I see how annoying he's being, but you were like really like, I will battle Matter at some point, but I fucking really want to clash him at this card because I'm strapped ready to go. You were like, I don't want to prepare a new one. So yeah,
I had my first 2 rounds. So
I
was trying to push it, but you was like, no, we need to get you in it. But I was like,
because as far as I was concerned, he was out, but then you were kind of like, just phone him and see if it can. Do you know what I mean?
I remember the night specifically as well.
Yeah, and then so again, I'm trying to make this story so everyone watching understand it. So this is probably going back to I think this is about 2 months or 6 weeks ago maybe. So obviously you've told me, I've spoken to Georgie, he's calmed down, he's going to call you. Now, like, I take that as a fucking proper disrespect if someone's meant to like get in touch with you and they just don't bother. So I was like. So I'm literally didn't do anything for the evening, and I just kind of sit there waiting for him to call. So by the next day, I'm like, bro, what's this about? You're meant to be calling me to sort this clash out. And again, just like yet again, my man's response is just so abrasive and rude. I'm just like, bro, I'm by the phone waiting for you to ring. Are you ringing or what? My man's disrespecting me, talking about who are you talking to, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I'm thinking you ain't even clashed Tony D yet. You're chatting to me like you're fucking God, bro. Calm down. You like he ain't even clashed Bobby Rex by this point. Your highest views are less than what some battlers would get for a fucking video of them eating a banana, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, chill the fuck out, mate. Like, so eventually, because of all you lot pushing me to sort it out, I said fine. So I call him up that day. And I said probably about 6 weeks ago. So I call him up and we talk through, everything. And I say, obviously, look, we got Quill and Matter ready to go. If this, I really don't understand what this issue with you about changing the terms and that. But I was just like, look, bro, we could come to some kind of compromise. Obviously, I didn't fucking record the phone call because I'm not a snake like that. But it's like, I basically kind of said to him, like, I'm not changing the terms of the battle because that I said then in future, that makes me look weak to you. Whether you tell anyone about it or not, I was like, going forward, I can't now offer you more money. That doesn't work like that, mate. Because then any battle agreement we ever make, I'm a weak guy. So I said that's not happening. But I was like, however, this is the craziest thing. I was like, however, obviously, if there's something we can give you, do you know what I mean, that makes you feel like this is more representative of where you are right now to when we made the deal. To which he then went, oh well, bro, you got to at least get my train. To which I was obviously like, bro, I would have got your train anyway. Like, I was like, bro, like, is this what we're arguing about? A train? I was like, bro, you're like the co-headliner fucking next in line. I was gonna get your train. And what I forgot to say, and you know the ones where you put the phone down and you're like, fuck, I should have said that. It's like, I paid for his travel when he clashed on English. I didn't even think that. With no hassle. He's got his full travel paid for when he clashed on English.
You know what, then?
So
it's like that's him being shit at business as
yeah,
well, bro.
it's not me or you. It's
now,
you being bad at making your own
right,
decisions.
Listen, to the battlers, like, not that I'm done here, but for the new battlers, yeah, when someone locks you in for a battle, yeah, you let them know if you need something. I'm not talking about the newcomers and that. Like, you guys just need to grind away. You need to make some sort of value for yourself. Yeah, if you're not selling tickets and pay-per-views, just be happy for the opportunity. Yeah, it's great. But if you're selling tickets and people coming genuinely to see you, yeah, you gotta tell them that you want X amount of money if that's what you want, or you want travel if that's what you want. Yeah, you've got to make it clear. You can't just then halfway through a couple of weeks later be like, oh, you know what? I want a hotel now. Oh, really? But no, we've already agreed this. You should have said that in the agreement before. Yeah, because either I would have said yes or I would have said no. Come on, man. It's
just the same as gambling. It's literally like being like, oh, I put a bet on and now the odds are better. I want to put it on now. It's like, no, but you've already made the bet, bro. You can't suddenly change it. So it's like and the funny thing was it was more my issue is always the way people speak to me. And I think that's always what's caused problems with me is like I think the only way you should be is just direct. And when people aren't really direct, I'm like, bro, what is going on here? So when someone messages me saying, however it was worded, like, we've got to discuss this Quill battle, bro, that's not really the way to go. If you really like believe in yourself, you got to be like, just come at me on a polite one and be like, can we change the terms of the battle? To which I would have still said no, but we could have had a conversation. But when you kind of come at it expecting something, you're just obviously going to get pissed off when you get told no.
He even then changed it from that call, because I remember I woke up the next day and you sent me like how long the call was, yeah, and I didn't understand. I was like, what? And he's like, bro, I've been on the call with him. The battle's done. You said the battle's done. It's now a 1 rounder confirmed on your behalf. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I wanted the battle, but yeah, he even then changed it from 3 rounds to 1 rounder.
That's true.
He even negotiated the.
And I think I made that call for you because you were so adamant. Like, and shout out to Matta for taking the clash. Matta was down, you know what I mean? He's been like the most reliable don't for battler probably ever. So shout out to him.
You know what? It probably would have been more fire, me versus Matta, you know.
But I understand that at the 6 weeks ago, he'd like maybe was just about to clash Bobby or was just about to. And then obviously the Tony thing was everyone was chatting about rah, rah, rah. So you were like, nah, bro, this is the right clash.
No,
but then it's like, so obviously
that's battered if I didn't have my rounds already written. Like, do you know what I mean? I had a round
fair enough.
2 rounds already written. Otherwise, Matta's flames. Like, me and Matta would have been fucking sick. Like
100%, bro. But you were like, it's not a next in line clash. It's a clash for a bigger event. So I'm like, cool, we'll do it at a bigger event. But so obviously, like. So I kind of made the call for you on the phone because I knew you weren't talking about rounds and I was like, if it's between a 1 round and a 3 round, Quill's going to be fine. So obviously I was never thinking, oh, I'm going to be fucking tweeting about how amazingly persuasive I've been on this phone call. I was just doing it because it's like my fucking job, bro. Do you know what I mean? I got off the phone and I kind of, like I said, as soon as he said train, I was like, geezer, like that was gonna be standard anyway. It's all good, bruv. Like, this is what I was trying to say to him. Like, bro, like if you just talk normally, you can get these things out of people. But you're coming at me like you want to fight every time we talk to each other. Like, so I was like, cool. Obviously, it's back confirmed. I even actually messaged him. Like, I messaged him like jokingly after we got off the phone. Like, oh, how you feeling now? We're friends again. Like, you've reconfirmed the clash. And he's like, yeah, good. Rah, rah, rah. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, fine, it's all sorted. So obviously there's been no issues, I guess, the last few weeks. So then we fast forward to the last 2 weeks or 1 week, even maybe. As far as I'm concerned, everything's good. I've definitely got the impression he's starting to feel like I'm a bit above Quill, which is honestly laughable because your resume is insane compared to his. But I've definitely started getting that feeling that he's probably inside like, oh, am I still really doing this clash? But fine, I definitely wasn't thinking he's going to no-show.
If he thinks he's above me, there's one way to prove it, isn't it?
100%, bro. But he's made his bed, G. Like he can go clash in Bumfuck Battle League in Colchester, and that's fine. But so he's obviously. But I've been getting the vibe he don't want to do it. But I'm thinking as much as obviously me and him have had clashes, I've always been like, nah, he's like stand up as far as no show and that. I've always been like, nah, Georgie will be there 100%. So obviously, So he comes at me out of the blue, and this is like we're talking the last few days. He's come at me out of the blue and has said like, bro, I got a big issue. I can't make it to Camden till late. Now I like 100% believe that off the bat. I never.
You 100% believed him and backed him, and I'm saying to you, Rowan, I'm telling you, he's doing the shocks, and you're like, no.
Yeah, I said to him, and I remember I was speaking to him for 3 days before I told you, because I only told you about 3 days ago. It's probably about a week ago. I was chatting to him, and he was like, he actually was saying, I'm really appreciative of how understanding you're being, and I was like, bro, it's fine, like. If you had said you weren't coming, that's a different story, innit? But I was like, if you're just, this is what I said to him. I was like, if you're just telling me you got an important work thing to do and you'll be there by 7, I was like, it's 2 weeks before the event. I will just email all the ticket holders. And obviously I was still having, because I was waiting to make sure that's what the plan was. I was like, bruv, if you can definitely tell me by 7 p.m. you'll be in Camden, if I let everybody know, I was like, most people will just hang about because they'll probably be on the street anyway. So he was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I really appreciate what you're doing for me. I'm like, fine. So obviously I come to you a few days ago, and I know what your reaction is going to be like, because I know you and I know what happened with Shocks. But I'm like, I got to tell him, I'm thinking, I'll be honest, bro. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was almost tempted to spring it on you on a day, and I almost feel like I should have done that now, because I know what you're like and I know you're volatile as fuck, but I was like, nah, that's a par. Because you know what I thought if you find out that I've pretended I didn't know, and on the day Georgie says something about, oh yeah, I appreciate you being, you see what I'm saying, I thought you would then be like, Rowan, you fucking lied to me, bro. Why have you lied to me? So that's what I thought. I know Quill's gonna be pissed, but I'm gonna let him know now. You've obviously reacted how I know you're going to react, being like, he's not fucking coming. I know he's not fucking coming. I'm going, bro, I'm telling you, I've got my faith in this geezer. He's coming. He wouldn't lie like this. He's coming. All the rest of the team are saying what you're saying. He's not coming. Rowan, he's not. I'm going, bro, I'm telling you, this geezer's messaged me messages that are this fucking long. Why would he do that if he was going to no-show? He's coming. He's coming. I speak to Georgie, tell him, bro, if you could just message Quill and just let Quill know this is still on, that would be brilliant. Fuck me, mate. My man replied, like I just said, I'm going to come round your mum's gaff and smash her up with a sledgehammer. Jesus Christ, bro. My man's reply was just so rude. And the card is shit. Neil's nothing without me. I'm the guy. Quill's no one, blah, blah. Why am I even clashing? I'm thinking, geezer, all I've said is, could you send him a message to let him know you're coming? And he's, I don't need this event. He was like, I don't need this event. You lot need me more than I need you. Then he started saying, fuck Danny. He started saying, fuck Danny Jack. Fuck your team. Quill's boring. I'm thinking, bro, like, you got issues if this is your response to what I've asked you. And that's what's got us here. That's what's got us here. So I should have fucking taken the risk and lied to you and dealt with it on the day. That's what I should have done.
Let me interrupt you quickly, yeah?
No, go. I said my bit. Say whatever you need, man.
That sentence, yeah, Quill was boring, yeah? That's what lets me know that he hasn't got his material. No, it's true. It's true.
You reckon?
When someone's when he says someone's boring, that means he's struggling to write for me. Yeah.
You reckon? Yeah.
He just wrote for Bobby. He just wrote for Tony. That's his best material. Some of his, like, you know, irrelevant bars, all his best irrelevant bars he used. Cool. Now he has to write for Quill. He's saying he's boring, which is a sign for me. Lets me know he's struggling to write for me.
Mm.
Why would he say I'm boring? That means I'm boring to write for, or he hasn't got the material. If he had his material, all happy with his material and that, he's not going to say I'm boring. Why is he going to say I'm boring? He's got all his material. I'm not saying Georgie's boring. I've got all my material for Georgie. He's not boring.
Which is what, funnily enough, what I had to fucking tell you to persuade you to take the clash. I had to say to you, bro, I'm telling you, this guy's got something about him. People forget this stuff. I was the first geezer that backed Georgie. Don't fucking forget that. He might be Mr. No Loose Chat, Mr. Probably Battles now. Who was the first fucking guy that was like, mate, this brother with fucking glasses from Colchester, he might be the chosen one, mate. When he had one battle on Don't Flop that wasn't even released, I said this geezer's got something because because he battled Switch Lee, rest in peace, and who was an overweight guy, and he said something about when you step out the shower, I bet you still got dry toes, and that was in a tryout battle. And before we even dropped it online, I was telling you this Georgie Roots geezer, mate, he's hilarious, honestly. And then fast forward, what, little over a year, and my man's telling me your card is shit without that's what he said to me, without me on the card, that card's dead. Fam,
Right,
but let me say one thing before I forget it though. You say what you want. But this is one thing I was thinking about earlier. One thing that frustrates me a lot is that how much everyone is obsessed with getting along, that they'll just let people disrespect them and move on. Like there was a time, like when I was thinking about it today, anyone who's been following for a while will remember this. Like you know, like Leaf Dog. There's this rapper called Leaf Dog. Like shout out to him now. Like we're cool if I see him now. But like, there was a time back in the day when like Leaf Dog, like he's from like a group called the 4 Hours. They're like big group as well, real successful group. He like come out for no reason and was on his Facebook saying fuck, don't flop his shit. But I remember that I see bare battlers showing him love, and I was like, you're just doing that thing where you're going, oh, he's not talking about me. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, and that frustrated. And then it was me who had to go literally face to face with Leaf Dog at a festival. And I was like, bro, don't go on social media calling me shit. And he said, yeah, fair play. And we shook hands. And we both admitted we've done some stuff wrong. I've been rude. He's been rude. And it's been cool ever since then. But that annoyed me at that time because I was like, bro, all you battlers are still bumping his music saying he's sound. But my man said, fuck all of you. And this is what frustrates me. When I see Georgie message me saying the card's shit, I'm thinking, but which battler on the card is going to stand up and have a backbone, bro, and say, actually, fuck you, bro, what, am I shit? Do you feel what I'm saying? Or is it going to be another get-along gang thing where it's like, oh, nah, Georgie weren't talking about me. Nah, bro, if my man comes out and says, like, you can hear in my voice how fucking offended I am, bro. Do you know how much work we put in this card? And my guy's going to tell me the card is shit because I said, can you message Quill and let him know that it's worth waiting around 2 hours in the cold for you, bro? Like, crazy. But, hey, bro, sorry, I'm just going to provide this comment. This is what we've been saying, bro. Like, for weeks, I've been keeping my mouth shut. If you go on any of my social media, I ain't said anything on social media about what's been going on. I've kept my mouth shut because everyone's been telling me he's going to make a mistake, but just try and do your best to keep him involved because it's worth it, blah, blah, blah. I've done my bit. I've got him on the phone. I've told him it's all good. Your travel's covered. Actually, to be fair, we actually agreed I was going to get him a hotel as well, which wasn't in the original deal. So I said, fine, I'm going to give you that hotel. There you go. You're happy. You got something else. We're good. And then, and he like, all I can say is, and I can back everything I'm saying up because it's quite literally, apart from that one phone call, everything I'm saying is on Facebook Messenger. So it's nothing I'm saying is a lie. I can screenshot anything that I've said. And I've just kind of said, bro, there's only so many times I can let someone talk to me like a cunt over and over again. I do not understand. Like we're saying, why would you burn bridges? It's, but bro, like, I'm honestly gobsmacked because it's like he had a good battle lined up for you, semi-headline in the event. People were going to show him. We're all egotistical. We're battle rappers, for fuck's sake. He was going to show him. Do you know how many people would have come up to him out of that event and told him, bro, I saw your Tony D battle, you're crazy. I saw your Bobby Rex battle, you're crazy. And he would have got to clash you. You two would have had an amazing one-rounder. And he's just cut his ties for the sake of what? Being fucking rude. Like, what is the point?
Listen, yeah.
Sorry, I got to say, I didn't gas him too much. I gassed someone enough as in to give them confidence and to say, you're sick and I'll big someone up. I ain't gassed him to the point the forums have gassed him and made his head the way it is. I take no responsibility for that. You drew me out. Well done.
If he was that good, yeah, he would have, like, what? Like, you don't have to win. I know he's still new, but, like, what? It was expected that Bobby and Tony beat him, right? It would have been expected that I beat him. If he was that good, he would have won one of them, or at least tried to put up a fight. Listen, yeah,
I haven't seen any of them. So what have you seen all of them? Because I haven't seen any of them. So
I saw Bobby Rex, and no, I ain't seen Tony, but I read.
What's your honest? I know, like, let's pretend you don't think he's a cunt right now. Oh my god, fucking sorry. I just made me like, oh, the Saurus. Fucking shout out to you, mate. I did not think you were watching this. There's always random people watching these streams and it always gasses me up, man. Shout out to the Saurus, man. Anyway, sorry. So what did you think of him and Bobby?
I think he got body.
Is that honestly your opinion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think listen, I don't think he's that good writing wise. I think his writing has to get a lot better. I think he's got good performance and he's got a buzz around him, and he does certain aspects of battling that makes you think, okay, in the future he's gonna be up there.
Yeah. That was what I was saying from 2019, like that exactly. With a bit more work, we can get there. Exactly that. Yeah.
His writing is nowhere near that level yet. Like. Mate, come down to nil because all right, cool. He's not here. He's not there. Cool, but I'm gonna do my round, and I'm gonna reword it, whatever. So it's all cool. It's gonna be a solo performance, but you're not even gonna miss his round. Like I'm gonna give you fire. Like honestly, as long as the crowd.
I just want to say, like, look, one shout out you for already getting in the mind state of. This is what's happening. You're doing it. So big up you for that. I appreciate that, and you just being like, this is what's going on. But also, I genuinely want to say, because I'm sure most people watching are probably ticket holders. Like, I all I can say is, I'm not trying to make myself sound like an angel or like I'm the best fucking promoter in the world. I'm not saying that. All I just want to say on record is that I really, with this guy, have let so much slide over the last 6 months. Like so many times, this guy spoke to me like a cunt, and you will never see me anywhere. Bigging him up. Like if we're going to be honest, before we shot that It's a Set Up a Real Deal the other day, we were chatting, and because Real Deal made a comment that he thought he was good because he judged his battle the night before, and we were kind of all ended up talking about saying like he's a sick battle rapper. He's got a lot of promise. He's definitely not there yet. He's battled Tony too early. Tony smoked him. It's unfortunate that by getting smoked by Tony, it's made his ego so big that he's now. I actually put this in a message to him. I don't want to post the screenshots, but I'm sure he's going to come back and say something. I've got nothing to hide. I'll literally post 6 months of conversations. And I'll say, this is how I talk. All you not know us, but you fucking follow me for 10 years. You know how I talk. I talk directly. I say what I feel. And I just want to say to the fans, like genuinely, because as much as this guy has been driving me to despair, I'll always say to someone, let's get on the phone straight away. I've got on the phone, blah, 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 blah. And I've really tried my absolute best to make this clash happen, to give you lot a clash on the day. And what would happen after the clash? And I'm not trying to big myself up. I just want to make this point. This isn't something where someone's sent me one rude message and I've gone, oh my God, how dare you? It's literally months of this guy just disrespecting me for no reason.
Bro,
he gets a battle confirmed with Tony. He gets a battle confirmed with Tony, and he starts speaking so spicy to me every day, to the point actually before we got on the phone. The reason we got on the phone is because I actually flipped. After a point, I actually flipped and said, bruv, I don't know who you think you're talking to. Like, I know you are now gassed on yourself because you got a clash with Tony, but I was like, I actually said, this was 2 months ago. I said, bro, but it is a bad decision in the UK if you want to battle rap to burn your bridge with me over fucking nothing. It is a really bad decision. And that was when he was like, I'll call you in a bit, because I think he saw he pushed me. Whereas this time, I'm like, bro, you're spazzing out on me because I said, Quill is feeling paranoid because he's been no-showed for you. Shocks might have been your biggest UK clash, possibly. I'm like, he's been no-showed for a huge clash. I've just told Quill out the blue, you need to arrive at the venue 2 hours late. Now, I said to him, I have backed you and told Quill this will be okay, but please, this will be all right. And like I said, that is not a normal human being response to respond to that message with.
Excuse early, bro.
It's not, but whether he is or not. Whether he is or not, it's not normal behavior to say your card is shit. Why is that what you would say? But then that's it pisses me off that every battle rapper watching this, if he turns up to the event, is still going to be dapping him up. Because every battle rapper is so arrogant, we all think he's not talking about me.
He's not brave enough to come. Well, how's he going to come?
I'm just saying in general, like, my man's come out and called the whole event shit. But who on the card is going to say, are you talking about me? Because I guarantee if every battle rapper on the card messaged him, goes, when you messaged and said the nil card is shit, were you speaking about me? To every single one, he'd go, no, I wasn't. Which is like, well, you just lied to try and make a fucking, make a scene, which means you're just arguing for the sake of it.
Bro, I seen the message you asked him. He's like, yo, so do you want
money? Yeah, you seen everything, bro. I sent you everything. I've sent you every fucking message. There's no secret WhatsApps or text. Everything has been on Facebook Messenger, apart from one phone call where I said, okay, mate, we'll do a one rounder, and yes, fine, I'll get you a hotel. It's no problem. Like I said, I have fucking tried for you. Like I said, I've always been vocal that me and you wind the fuck out of each other, but we've been fucking pals for a long time, bro. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to get this clash for you. You needed to get some bars off to somebody after this Shocks thing. Like, I mean, I tried to sort this, bro.
I saw him at the No Loose Chat event. I bumped into him, and he said then he was like, yeah, fucking FNF and that whatever. Yeah, I was like, mate, I don't always get along with her, but I said, bro, do your business. Like, I was like, bro, we got a battle. Like, do your business, innit? Like, make like business. You ain't gotta be friends with him, bro. You ain't gotta be like me and you get along, cool. But he hasn't got to get along with you. Do business. You do business with him. You battle. He gets a battle. You're all good. The kid's lost, man. The kid's lost.
Bro.
I'm telling you.
I mean, I knew we'd get comments like this, but like I said, I mean, I hate doing the whole screenshot thing. I was happy to get this clash done and never let anybody know this whole drama had been going on. That's how I wanted it to be. But I've got no problem fucking screenshotting my entire inbox. I've literally got nothing to hide. Like, I've literally been nothing but polite to this geezer ever since I met him. I make little jokes because I'm just a fucking jokey guy. I fucking like every other man on the planet. I find myself funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just make jokes. Like, I've never had somebody react so badly to just like random bits of banter that mean nothing. And then, like I said, just kind of, I don't know. Like I said, we were talking about the mental health thing earlier. I think people do definitely use it as an excuse a lot of the time. But I'll be honest, the way he's responded to me the last month or so, I have been like, bro, I have thought like, are you actually all right in the head at the moment? Because like the fact that, and I'll give you another example actually. When we were trying to set up this, when it was meant to be you versus him, and he was like, I said, bro, so Quill can only do next Monday. Can you do next Monday? He's like, message me on Monday, I'll let you know. To which I was obviously like, well, I'm not going to message you on Monday because you'll probably be busy by then. You would have forgotten. So I was like, I'll message you on Sunday. As in on like a happy one. I was like, yeah, all good, mate. I appreciate that. I'll message you on Sunday. And we'll hopefully set it up for Monday. And he's like, LOL. Now I'm trying to bite my tongue. Like, don't say it, bro. No. I'm like, leave it. I can't leave it. I'm like, what do you mean LOL? He's like, well, it's funny, innit? I told you message me on Monday. You're saying you're going to message me. I'm thinking, oh my God, bruv. Like, you're literally trying to argue about anything. Like, I think he's literally trying to cut his ties so don't flop. So Briggsy pushes him hard. That's honestly what I think.
Bro, I'm trying to message him, trying to, like, today, like, come on, let's work this out. What's the problem? He couldn't give me a valid problem, bro. He said to
There's
you,
no problem.
Bro, don't you remember when you said, bro, you said, do you want money for the travel? Yeah, he's like, F you, yeah. And he's like, and that's if I do turn up. What do you mean if I do turn up, bro? This ain't a game, bro. What do you mean if I do
that's it. I knew I was going to forget something. You're right. That was the last thing he said. That you made your post, was it yesterday, saying I don't think he's coming. You said I don't think.
Right from the get-go, bro. I'm telling you.
So you said this guy ain't coming. And then, so obviously me and him had that little kerfuffle about him messaging you and him refusing to. So me, I'm always like, again, this is about trying to be older and more mature. Obviously, like a couple years ago, I would have been arguing until we were saying the most revolting things to one another. But obviously, when my man starts messaging me saying the card shit, I am the card, whatever. Nowadays, coming a bit older, that's the point where I choose now to just take a step back and I leave it. Because with me, if you're arguing with me and we leave it, when you come back, I'm probably going to be all right. Like me and you, innit? If me and you had an argument, we don't come back and go, oh, can we talk through our feelings? I just come back and go, yo, what are you saying about Cardiff or whatever? Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas so I try and obviously do that with other people. We argue, I leave it, I say, probably come back the next day. We've all got these big male egos. It's fine. So obviously I messaged him saying, I'm glad you reminded me actually. I messaged him saying, yo, man, I'm sorting out all the business for next weekend now. Let me know about what you want to do for your train, bro. Because I'm thinking he's probably going to calm down by that point and say, yeah, it's all good. So I've obviously opened the door. Let's just be calm, whatever. And then again, my guy is messaging me, just going wild, talking about you don't respect me. You don't blah, blah. This is what I'm talking about. I'm thinking, bro, I've just given you a clear open door to just leave whatever this problem we had the other day in the past. And he's saying, and then he starts saying again, I don't need to clash. I'm thinking, bro, you clashed Tony D one time, bro. You peaked too early. We said from the moment the flyer dropped, it was going to be the end of you. And it will be, bro. Like, you got, bro, come on, bro. You got the fucking people at the Saurus 8,000 miles away saying he's never met the geezer. And he's saying, I'm not going to watch one of his battles. He seems like a weirdo. Like, bro, you're shooting yourself in the foot, man. You're telling me Quill's not good enough to battle you. Calm the fuck on, bro. It's the biggest UK battle rap event of the year. It's gonna. Oh my days. I'm so getting wound up.
To the event still, anyway. Yeah, like I was crazy looking forward to it to perform. But listen, I'm still gonna perform. I'm so looking forward to Neil. I want to say quickly, yeah, I'm on quite low matches as well. But I said it in the status. I went to the No Lose Chat event, yeah.
Mm.
Everyone was lovely. I've never been to that event before. You got people that are Tally, who looks fucking scary as fuck, right? He's fucking lovely.
Yeah, he don't fuck with me anymore either. Since he launched the league, he thinks I'm a snake now as well, bro. I find it's like the list just like
he's got biceps, bro.
Anyway, yeah, no, that's what I mean. But it's just funny, like the list of people that just randomly hate Don't Flop now, because this makes me laugh, bro. Anyway, sorry, carry on, bro.
No, yeah, I'll just say like honestly, he was lovely. Snoop was lovely. I didn't really.
Yeah, shout out Snoop, man. I fuck with Snoop. Snoop's a G, bro. Proper friendly geezer.
The new wave battlers and watch them perform as well.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of them really nice people.
Yeah.
No one choked. Really good event. Premier battles did last week.
Yep.
Once again, everyone lovely. A lot of new faces at these new events. No one choked as well. Really
I like
good.
to hear, mate.
Really good. And now
it'll be the same this Saturday, bro.
No, this is what I'm saying. Now, in my head, the whole time I'm thinking when it comes to Nil, it's going to be the same but bigger. It's going to be like all these beautiful people. I've seen in a beautiful play, but it's going to be really.
Come on,
the whole Fiddlers packed out. Brilliant card. Fuck if Georgie Roots ain't there, yeah. I'm still putting on a show for all.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Building, yeah. Trust me, I ain't got an opponent. I promise you, I'm gonna put on a fucking show, yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what I'm fucking talking about, bro.
Yeah, man. And like, I mean, I said it on
because it's about battling, bro. It's not about these fucking arguments on Tuesday evenings and Thursday. Shut up, bro. It's about actually battling, bro. Every stream, this is what we've ended up talking about. Every stream, stop dealing with all these egos and these arguments about nothing, and keep it about the fucking clashing in the pit. That's all you want to do is battle. I know that's all you care about.
Man, he messaged me when he dropped out the first time. He messaged me halfway through saying, "Right, let's do this on Beast Anglia. Is that we can get more pay? You remember?" And I messaged him and I even told you, I was like, "Bro, I'm not about the money." I was like, "We can get more pay. That doesn't bother me. I want quality product. I want it to be on Don't Flop. I want it to be at Nil. It's going to be a quality product. Fuck getting extra £100 or £200. You're going to spend that in a week or whatever you spend that in. It's done. I want a battle that's proper product. Get me?" So big up Linda. Quill outlook is dope. Quill's outlook, so yeah, cool. But yeah, I can't wait for Nil. It's gonna be amazing. And like I said, the UK, I did a tweet a couple months ago saying that UK battle rap's dead, right? I stand by it in a sense that we don't have enough people watching us, yeah? We don't have half the views we're getting, and we don't have half the crowd. But my head's been turned after going to those events, after seeing how many beautiful people are in our scene. No, honestly, Ron, yeah. So everyone.
Oh my god, my head's been. Someone's been watching Love Island.
We might not have as many people as back then, yeah, but honestly, everyone is so nice. Everyone's.
I know all of this, bro. Everything you're saying backs up the whole. Everything you're saying just backs up what we've said this whole time. Is you've literally burned a bridge. We're the originators. Just like this is what I'm trying to say. I'm past the point of being humble because no one shows Don't Flop our respect, right? I've tried to be quiet, so now I'm at the point where it's like I'm just gonna keep giving myself the respect. Like we are the original people in the Fiddlers. Everybody else copied us. Every single other person copied us and went there. I know other leagues are still going to go there because no one wants to find their own space. Let's just put it into... Gemini said this on, I think it was Tox's podcast. He was like, why does everyone just copy what Don't Flop does? Just do something different. So what you're saying is true. Like, obviously, I got no say on what happens in Manny and whatever. But it's like when you're saying, like, the vibe was good at the event, I'm thinking, bruv, if the vibe was good at these other two events... You're about to come back to an event not fake sold out, legit sold out. There's gonna be no room to move. Every battle's banging. We're the original brand in the Fiddlers, bruv. Yeah, I haven't hosted a proper battle in front of a crowd since the last battle was probably Craft D versus Unanimous. I can't fucking wait because I just said on the last stream, like I feel like half my personality has disappeared from not fucking doing what I love doing. Do you know what I mean? So it's like everything you just said about the beautiful vibes and that. I'm just like, but why would you cut your ties with a league now? Why now? It's not like there's something that's happened that we don't know about. It's like, bruv, like you literally just don't know how to talk to people, and you've just fucked up your opportunity just because you're obsessed with this idea of like, I'm Georgie, I just clashed Bobby, bro. You're not hitting 1 million views anytime soon. Calm it down, bro. Like, I accept when I said earlier how some of the Americans. When I said earlier about how some of the Americans can be difficult to deal with, you have certain level of leeway with them when you're in a room that they've sold 1,000 tickets in a country that isn't theirs. You feel me? Like you can give them a bit of like if DNA gets annoyed that his milkshake's not got the right straw in or something, you're like fair play, bruv, because you have brought everyone to this venue. So I'm gonna let you have that. Do you know what I mean? With some of these new guys, that's why I said I'm not joking. I've blocked half of them. I haven't even met them because I see them chatting. I'm thinking, bruv, you lot are talking like you're hitting 1 million views. You're hitting 200. Calm it down, G. Jesus. Bro, you're just, all these guys are just, they're putting, it's the definition of putting all their eggs in one basket. Because what they're trying to do is, they're trying to make their USP like, oh, we're coming into battle rap, but we don't fuck. That's great, bro. But then you better fucking make some money and some views in that league. Because once you burn the bridge with this league, you're not coming back, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm honestly confused why this has even happened, bro. I know you're convinced because he's got no bars. I know that's what you think.
I don't think he's got the bars, man. He hasn't got the bars, bro. And plus, that even makes more sense for him to drop out. If he had his material, he'll be trying to make the battle happen. He'd be like, okay, cool, I don't get along with him, but I've got this material. I'm happy for this. I've worked hard on this. I want to get it out, and then I'll fuck off. He hasn't got any fucking material, bro.
Well, like, honestly, bro, what did I tell you on the phone earlier? Like, I genuinely, like, I had generally been thinking recently that probably after you clashed him, I was probably going to come to him on a respectful one, face to face in Camden. I don't fucking do this Facebook shit unless I have to. Like in my head, I was probably going to take him aside after the clash and say, look, realistically, I don't think whatever's going on between me and you is sustainable. And that sounds like we're in a homosexual relationship, but like, do you know what I mean? I was probably going to say, like, I don't think I can carry on doing this because the way you keep talking to me, I haven't got the energy. I'm not fucking 22 anymore trying to sell out and be friends with everybody. Like, I can't keep being disrespected every time I talk to someone. I've got to just be able to chat to them on a level. And that's what I was planning on saying and kind of saying to him, look, it's either me and you say right now what the problem is and we get past it, or we just say fair play, you just had a sick battle with Quill and let's just go our separate ways. Briggsy's going to really give you a push if you're not on Don't Flop. Fair play. And that is genuinely what I was thinking at the moment of saying. And this is before any of these beef. This is just what I was thinking of. Like, I think it's good for my mental health to say I can't keep dealing with people that are giving me so much fucking hassle. And then after thinking that, I feel like I've almost brought it on myself because then after thinking that, I've messaged him saying, can you message Quill? And then this has happened and he's cancelled the battle anyway. So it's like, obviously... because obviously when he said, oh cool, you still there? I can see you on the side. Anyway, cool, come back in a minute. Let me load my WhatsApp. But yeah, as I said, bro, like to everyone watching, I appreciate everyone still locked in. Obviously when a man messages you and says if I come, that's what he said. I basically said, as I was just said, sorry, I really apologize. This is probably difficult because I keep jumbling up the timeline because it's hard to remember what happened when. But basically, like I said, we had a little tiff the other day about absolutely nothing. I left it a day, went back and said, I left it like a day. I went back and I was like, I said, let's sort your train out right now. Like I said, I think that often, I think that's the best way to deal with certain situations. You just kind of like, if you don't have that much you need to discuss, just accept you had a little argument, move on, fine. And then, Georgie's response was, if I come, like I said, I can get the screen up right fucking now. I don't care. I got nothing to hide. His response was, if I come to the event, I don't want fuck all from you. That's what he said. And that's when I started thinking, I didn't reply like, fuck you. That's why I said, cool, I'll assume the battle's, that's what I said. I was like, the battle's cancelled then, fair play. Old me would have been a proper hothead saying, who the fuck are you talking to about fuck whatever. But I said, cool, fine, fair play, mate. If you're, after Quill's already said he thinks you're not coming, if you're saying if, like, you're talking about if, like I've invited you to my birthday party at fucking a cocktail bar, mate. Do you know what I mean? If I'm, you might pass through. No, Georgie, bro, you're the headline, semi-headline act at our first event back after 18 months. You don't get to say if I come. It's I am coming or I'm not coming. Now, you've told me you're going to arrive at the venue late. I've been very accommodating. I probably, to be honest, will just post the whole conversation because Georgie will have a way of twisting something and saying he's been spoken to rudely, whatever. I think it's probably inevitably I'm going to have to just post the whole conversation. And some people won't agree with me. Some people will be like, oh, do you know what? You provoked him, whatever. I don't suck a dick. I couldn't care less what you think, to be honest. 90% of people will be like, Jesus Christ, this guy is just looking for an argument 24/7. And you will see if you look at the dates it all coincides with the Tony battle getting confirmed, and now post battle in Tony just has absolutely no respect for me, no respect for Quill. Like I said, any battler on the card, I want to see some fucking backbones, bro. I was gonna let this slide and leave it, but my man's coming out saying your event's shit. I'm the only good battle on the card, whatever. Like, come on, bro. Like you're a good battle rapper. Nothing we've said here is calling him whack. He's got a lot of work to do. I'm sorry, let me try to load up my thing, see if Quill needs to come back. He's definitely got a lot of work to do. He's nowhere near as polished as he thinks. He's battled Tony too early. But I did also say to him, I can see why any battle rapper in his position would take the clash. Any fucking battle rapper who got off for Tony D after a year would take it. So fair play for that. I don't think I would have the force to turn it down either. But yeah, when someone's kind of offering you a really obvious olive branch and just saying, oh, bro, should we get your train sorted? And, you know, like I said, even if we call it a day, we call our relationship a day after the clash, let's just get this done and end it on a high. And yeah, my man says, if I come, underline, if I come, I want fuck all from you. I'm like thinking, bruv, you're talking like we've had real beef. Like that's what it's at the point with now where it's like I'm going to try to get Quill back in there. I'm getting the kind of vibe from our last few conversations that he's trying to start some kind of like real, like actual beef. Because I think, I don't know, obviously I'm speculating a lot here, but I've done a lot of thinking over the past few days. I kind of feel like, I think he's maybe seen a gap that the kind of hate. Obviously, a lot of people that used to hate on Don't Flop a year ago died down. People who hated on 2 years ago have moved on to something else. It's not as cool anymore to hate. There's still a lot of bell ends that do, and that's fine. But it's not as cool anymore to hate on Don't Flop because obviously, as a lot of you tuned in are saying, you're coming to the events. People want to come back to the events, blah, 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 which I think is amazing. I kind of feel like he's seen this opening to make that his USP. Because when I probably inevitably do post all the screenshots so people can see we're not lying, because I hate the thought of people thinking I'm bullshitting. When we post all this shit and people will see, like, the manner he is speaking to me and to Quill is just every word is trying to start an argument and it's trying to start beef, which I'm like, I think he's trying to take it to an actual beef level now where because he knows Briggsy will love that. Like Briggsy will absolutely love his top dog being like, fuck, you know, it's so tight. I know most of you watching this, I know find that whole shit so boring like most of us do. But there's still a section of the fan base that thrives off that beef. And like, you can imagine, do you know what I mean? Georgie Roots headlines fucking Apex. He comes out and his intro, he's like, yeah, Georgie Roots, fuck. Like, it's going to get a pop at a Premier Battles event. Do you know what I mean? And I think he's kind of looking at it now like, I can do this Quill clash and I don't really know where my next big battle is coming from. Like, because he's probably, again, I admit this is complete speculation, but he's probably thinking, is probably not going to book me again because I've been so fucking rude to him the last 6 months. He's probably never going to book me again. So he's probably now thinking, I may as well go whole hog, cancel the battle, make everyone know I don't fuck with Don't Flop. Briggs is going to take me on board, fully push me as the Premier Battles guy at this battle Bobby. Whether he won or lost, I haven't seen it. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I could have made everything up because, like a lot of my detractors said on Twitter, supposedly I've lost my mind because I spoke about a mental health event. But that's how I feel anyway. I'm going to look at some of the comments now because for some reason Quill hasn't come back on and my messages are not even delivering to him. This definitely wasn't meant to be me sitting here chatting shit, but there's quite a lot of you watching, so I'm not going to come on quite yet. Yeah, I'm going to reply to some of these comments and hopefully get back on. Canal, I see you're still on the side. Canal, I might bring you back on in a couple of minutes if you want, bro. Yeah, Shotty and Tony was incredible, mate. It's such a shame how it ended up with Shotty because that was legendary, bro. I know a lot of you watching probably in the building. That was a legendary battle. That's one of that was insane to be able to come back after 2013, ended with so much negativity, and sell out the Ritz in Manchester. That was absolutely fucking legendary. Yeah, let me keep going down. Yeah, you've missed me explaining to everybody how angry I was in your inbox, and you, as always, forever the diplomat, telling me, "Oh, Rowan, it's not worth it, mate. Think about the event, think about the fans, blah 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 blah." Like, but like I said, I'm just gutted. I'm gutted that we fucking. I'm gutted that we. I'm so gutted that we had Quill and Matter locked as I can't believe it. Like, we had Quill and Matter confirmed as a solid replacement, and then we managed to get Georgie back on board. So we told Matter, "Do you want to battle Lazy?" He said, "Great." Now Lazy has got COVID, so probably isn't going to make the event. Georgie's pulled out of his battle with Quill for literally no reason. So now Quill and Matter are left fucking 5 days before the event with a clash that we could have set up in June, and they would have had fucking 10 minutes of bars for. So I know everyone's going to probably comment and say, "Oh, yeah, you should set it up. You should set it up. You should still set it up." But that's a really big battle. Do you know what I mean? That's a really fucking seriously big battle. Quill versus Matter is a serious battle, and it deserves 2 months prep. If they both desperately wanted to clash on Saturday, fucking fair play, lads. But I wouldn't expect either to. Quill, as you can hear, like I speak to Quill every day, basically, and he before even today when Georgie was acting up, he was already saying, "I feel like I'm probably done with battle rap," because he's just been let down so many times. So I wouldn't expect him to take the Matter battle. I wouldn't expect Matter to take it either. But yeah. Literally every live stream they do, bro. I know you don't fuck with me either, so that's great. I appreciate you tuning in and giving me the view, but quite literally every live stream they do. Let me see. Yeah, big up fucking Crow every time, man. I'm still trying to see if Quill can get back. I'm not holding out. Now I'm gonna have to bring you on in a couple of minutes, G. If you're alright being on the reserve list. Yeah, Crow is my G, man. Amazing designer, and supposedly he just killed his battle with Tidal. So fair play to Crow, man. Yeah, Matter is fire. Matter is honestly, I would say Matter's probably at the point where I'm not even saying this as a joke. I feel like Matter's at some point where he deserves some kind of like lifetime contribution to Don't Flop Award. I'm not even joking at all. He is literally, Matter is hands down one of, if not the most consistent battler I think there's ever been in the UK. Like he has just, every single opponent you give Matter, he will take, and he will come fully fucking prepared. So yeah, he's sick. And yeah, so basically, yeah, so we don't know 100% yet. Obviously, we'll let the fans know. So it's only Monday right now, isn't it? But as soon as we know for sure, we'll let everyone know. But yeah, we don't know. He basically went to, I'm not saying this is fucking Premier Battles fault. This is obviously not their fault at all. But he went to the Premier Battles event, battled Quill. He went on Battle Quill, and a few people that clashed to that event have tested positive. So it sucks. He messaged me a few days ago letting me know. I think actually Matter did as well. I think Matter might have had to isolate too. But Matter's now out of isolation. 100% Matter is. Lazy is saying he's still got symptoms, which means he legit like has it. Do you know what I mean? Matter obviously had like a super, one of them lucky reactions where he had like no symptoms or whatever. Lazy supposedly has symptoms still, and it's Monday. So I guess we'll reevaluate on Wednesday. And it does suck. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, like there's a part of me that's bitter as fuck that it's like, yeah, it's a part of me is bitter as fuck. Like, fuck, you lot went to another fucking, another league, did a clash, and then ended up, you know what I mean, getting COVID and having to isolate. So that sucks. Quill says he can get back in 5 minutes. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this going for a while. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If whether someone says I have mountain boobs or not, I can still appreciate they're a good battle rapper. To be honest, it's probably a good battle bar. I don't even know what class he says that in. I've forgotten, but I mean, it was probably a fairly good bar. So yeah, I mean, shout out Matt for saying I got man boobs. Hopefully by next in line 5, I've done enough press up to get rid of him. Right, Canal, I'm bringing you in, bro, because I've used up all these comments. 1 second.
Yes,
what are you saying? Yeah, all right. So what's your opinion? Because obviously you didn't know any of this before you've just watched now. So what's your opinion on everything we've just been speaking about?
It's kind of weird because like we did kind of like have a bit of conversation about what was going to be going on with Georgie, like when we did the face off with me and Shuffle,
right?
And like like at the time we were talking about like flipping, he's doing a lot in a short period of time. Like, is it all going to happen? So I feel like that's flipping like a sort of come to fruition in some cases. Like, and I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Like flipping, I think Georgie's good at what he does, but this isn't the way to fucking go, man. Like, you don't have to be fucking like fucking. Yeah, fucking like the way I see it is like, don't flop is my home league now. But flipping, I'm not out here falling out with flipping other league owners. Like, you know, it's just not the way to do things. Like, I think he's had like a lot. It's just he's just been running exclusively on like forum hype.
I know.
Forum hype doesn't really. I'll tell you what. What I'll do here is here we go. I'm going to give a bit of credit here. This doesn't happen fucking often from many people. When I asked for the shuffle battle, like, was years ago, wasn't it? Like, it was like, what, 2017, 2018 or something? At the time, what said to me was, yeah, we'll do it when the people want it. And I was like, nah, I'm ready now. He's like, yeah, I know you're ready for the battle now, but when the people want it, this could be something that headlines an event and the event will sell out.
Yeah.
And at the time, I thought you were powering me off.
Yeah, probably sound like I was.
Exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happened. I carried on working, built my name to the point that we sold the event out a month in advance.
Easy. This is what I'm saying. Why you see it's insulting. It's like, for me, it's insulting for me to, you know what I mean? I got normal fucking emotions like a human being. Like, I think, like I said, people just kind of think battle rappers exist for 5 minutes on a screen and then like don't exist in real life. It's like, bro, like someone's saying to me, like, you've put on a shit card. I'm like, bruv, like, who are you talking to right now? Like, we sold this out. And do you know why we sold it out? Because I did all the matchmaking and I did it really fucking well. Like, obviously I did it with, you know, Danny and that as well, but I'm saying as in don't flop. Do you know what I mean? We did all the matchmaking and, like, you know, Georgie and Quill was a match we were really happy with because this is pre his last two massive clashes. We were like, he's on the rise right now. Obviously, remember as well, for me personally, I really rated all them 8 Your Words verse. I know that a lot of people didn't care about that, whatever, that's fine. For me, obviously, I was super involved in that. And that really got me through lockdown. Like, I remember we did that episode on my birthday and like 50, 60 people entered on my birthday and everyone was like, oh, happy birthday, blah, 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 in their videos and shit. Like, Georgie included was like, bro, happy birthday, I'm ready to kill it. Like, bro, so for me, like, I've always had like a level of respect for him because like he kind of built that 8 Your Words thing with me, which is obviously why I gave him the like little MP picture and that. So I know outside I don't flop, that doesn't really mean anything, but to me, like, I rate people that helped me build.
That was a big thing at the time.
During lockdown, it was, innit? You feel like now, obviously, I do it now every few weeks as a little joke, but like during lockdown, bro, people were like, a lot of the people who were doing it were like, bro, like, I look forward whenever you say there's a new 8 Your Words, I look forward to either getting involved or watching it. So obviously, like, Georgie was like the main guy in that. So like that just for me is an extra reason why I was like, oh yeah, like we should. Someone like Quill, he'll build himself up throughout this year, and then again, it's the event that's next in line. I wouldn't say
I remember like the first time that
Shuffle is the next in line clash. Him and, you know, Quill was, and to go from being like, wow, like I remember he was posting like, when you see who got me for next in line, this is crazy, rah 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 rah. To go from that to saying Quill's boring, I can do better, blah blah. It's like, man, you're shooting yourself in the foot, bruv. Like.
I mean, like, they're saying that you can do better, but with who in the UK?
Where, bro? Where are you going to go? With who? Premier Battles will get you a sick international for Apex, and fair play to you, bro. But after that, that event's once a year, bro. After that, you've burnt your bridge with me for nothing. Quill gets a lot of hate for the way he might go on as a person. Yeah, as a battle rapper, Quill is damn near untouchable.
He cancelled on me.
Yeah, exactly. I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, exactly. When I said Cardiff earlier, I was thinking, fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, we got a problem with rappers cancelling now, have we?
But that's what I was saying. I'm saying, yeah, he's you know what I mean. He's no shows and battles and whatever. But as a battle rapper in the UK, Quill is in anybody's fucking top 5 or top 10 as a writer. So you can't come at your face talking about you're better than a battle. No, you're not, bro. You have to understand, like, and I want to make this clear, like, when we were all discussing the fact that Tony Battle was going to drive him bananas, we were like all saying, but if you were in his position, would you be able to say no? Would you when you
100%,
come on,
that's
but just because I wouldn't be able to say no, like
said earlier,
like I wouldn't, I accept that I wouldn't be able to say no, but also at the same time, I can accept that I get why you took it, but also at the same time, I can say it's a bad move. Do you know what I mean? Because yes, I know people are going to hear me saying, "Oh, it's fucking lost his mind. What do you mean battling Tony's a bad move?" But it's like, bro, but you've peaked now. That's it, bro. You've peaked, and the battle with Tony has made you speak so disrespectfully to another league owner that's been putting you on since your very first fucking tryout. You've now burnt the bridge. So, like, yeah, great. The battle's going to come out. It's going to do a few thousand views. People are going to show it love. They'll probably book you against someone else big. Fair play. But what happens when them two leagues stop having opportunities for you? What, you're going to come back to me? I'll tell you to fuck off, bro. Like, so anyway, carry on what you were saying before, bro.
Well, that's why I brought up the whole thing, like our first conversation, like years ago, about me battling Shuffle. That's why I brought it up here. I'm thinking like that there's a sequence of events that could have happened when like fucking Georgie versus Tony could have sold out at least Brixton Jam next year. You know, it's something that could have happened, like. But it's, you know, it's already happened now and it's gone. Like,
it's a shame, isn't it? That could have been, and I'm not saying like obviously it should have been on Don't Flop.
I understand it's a banging battle.
I'm not saying at all that should have been Don't Flop because Tony hasn't been on Don't Flop for ages. Like, I can't get a text back off Tony D for love nor money, as David Brent would say. But yeah, so I would never even have thought of booking the Clash. But it's just like in general, let's say I know other leagues want to do these kind of, you know, when we do like the Sunburny cards when it's like big battle versus big battle, whatever. I know other leagues want to start doing that as well when we've got them names up there. That should have been a headliner for a huge event. You're right. Next year, but like I said, I don't mean on Don't Flop, but on another league, a UK main event card with a couple more battles under his belt. That would have been a crazy main event, but he's done it now. And look, let's be real. He will get some benefits from it. Like battling Tony, like what Quill was saying about the organic thing. I'm not sure if I agree with that or not. That's Quill's opinion. But obviously, when the Tony battle comes out, it's going to make someone like Organic more likely to book him, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But again, that's once a year. Organic's not going to be on your phone 4 times a year, bro. It's people like me that are going to give you opportunities 3, 4, 5 times a year. Do you want to go here? Do you want to go to Europe? Do you want to go to blah, 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 blah? But I'm just not going to do that now. Because what am I going to do? Fucking hang out with a geezer that don't like me? Do you know? I spent all of fucking 2016 and 17 doing that, bro. Like, I'm going to do that again? Like, nah, bro. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man.
That's it. Know. Like, you know, even if he specifically didn't want to do, like, Battle Quill next Saturday, like, fucking... Like, burning the bridges with Quill is a bad thing, like, because fucking him and Quill, like even if you didn't want to do it at 0, you weren't happy because there was other events headlining, there was the on-beat thing, you know, it'd still be big, but if you feel that, isn't it? Fucking, like, you don't need to burn your bridge out of it, like, say, like, I'm saying I can't do this now, and then
I'm saying don't burn your bridge as someone who has stupidly burned bridges because I used to be a hothead. This is what I'm saying. Like, I still have to live every day being judged by things I said 9, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Like, I'm not the same anymore. Do you know what I mean? Now I will always try and de-escalate a situation. So I'm saying from experience, there's still people that won't fuck with me now because of things that I've said when I was being a hothead. And I see now that it does have lasting effect. Bro, when I went to battle 24/7, bro, Ganic is a forgiving geezer. Obviously, I was on stage saying, suck my dick. He said, I don't personally care. I rate you. I want to book you. Bro, don't get it twisted. When I was in Toronto, bro, there was a lot of people that were not speaking to me that weekend.
Yeah,
there was people, I literally went up to Spud and they were like, are you fucking serious? Because one person actually said to me, he was like, just because Ganic thinks you all right, bro, yeah? He was like, you're not all right with me because you still said King of the Dot. And this weren't even a staff member, bro. This was friend of a staff member. He was like, "Look."
Well, even so,
I'm
like,
saying personally,
that was something that was in a battle.
There you go. I said it in a
That
battle,
was
bro.
when you're supposed to say it.
I talked to some spicy shit in a battle, and I had people in real life saying to me, I don't fuck. And I said, still to this day, it's 2021 now, because of hot-headed things I've said, there's still multiple people that won't deal with me because they think that's what I'm like. So it's like with Georgie, it's like he's only a couple years younger than me, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, like you are literally me a few years ago. Like you need, and I'm seeing like fuck, so much more stuff is making sense to me now, because it's like, bro, like you're replying to things that could just all like there's
other ways of doing these things. You don't have to burn
I disagree with this comment, but I know everybody else thinks it's hilarious, so I'll put it on the screen. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
I'll tell you, like we'll go back to the disaster impression, because really the best one is when he was doing Diz Ozter battling E. Farrell in Australia, and he forgot how to do an Australian accent and turned into it's fucking brilliant. Yeah. But I mean, like, I haven't
seen that. Carry on, yeah.
Like, you don't have to burn these bridges, man. You can have a home team.
Yeah, exactly.
I talk to Briggsy regularly.
Same. I make these comments about Briggsy, but I still talk to him. I still like the geezer. Like,
yeah, like flipping. Like I talk to Premier. The reason you don't see me that much on Premier Battles is just down to opponents, and you know that's all I care about is opponents.
It's because you know you're not going to burn your Briggs with either of us. Unless for some reason, for example, like if there was some event that for some reason it was like all aimed at fucking, dissing Don't Flop, like that one KO to the
if it was something like what used to happen to like a few people did this at KOTR, burnt their bridges, went to training days and never got seen again. There was a lot of people that did that. That's
true, because they weren't.
It was like if it's like you're cancelling out on something you've already agreed to do something for someone else because you think it'll be more of an opportunity, but that's your fault for agreeing to the thing in the first place.
I'm just not sure. Like literally, yeah. I'm just Yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up on the comments as well. Yeah. It's like I said, for me, honestly, bro. Like I said, for me, it's I can see both sides of the coin, which is why, honestly, some of the things and the ways he's spoken to me the last few months, other people would have straight off the bat been like, "Fuck you!" Like, literally don't. But for me, like I said, because I know what it's like to just always be trying to have a fight. So, like for me, there's a lot of times I've messaged him back and I've said, "Bro, you don't need to speak to me like that. It's all good. We're just having a conversation." And he'll just be like, "Nah, I'm like this. I'm this. You need to remember who I am." I'm thinking, bro, if I was really talking to you like who you are, I would be speaking to you disrespectfully because you're nobody, bro. But if you really want me to speak to you like who you actually are, I'll talk to you like a piece of shit because you're no one in this thing right now. Like, we keep chatting about this. Nobody, and I say this, somebody prove me wrong, show me a name in UK battle rap, really active UK battle rapper who's anybody right now getting views. No one. Even, and I'm not saying because I'm too good for it. If I step back in right now, I'd probably get 10k views or something, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not exempt from this at all. Someone just put this comment saying, is there any plan? To be honest, I don't mind that you asked that question. That's a fine question to ask. I think some people may come back. I'm still holding out for the return of Ogmios. True story. I was at Newmarket Races. The first, not something I ever do ever. This Saturday I was at Newmarket Races and I met a fan and he was like, "Who's one of your favorite old battlers?" And I said, "You tell me yours first." And like at the same time, we were both like, "Ogmios," like that. It was jokes, and we were talking about it. And every time I bump into any fans, they're always like, "Bro, is Ogmios coming back?" I'm like, "Mate, maybe." Like he ain't burnt his bridge. He's just not really on this clashing thing right now. But yeah, like. I hold out for Ogmios, in answer to the question. I hold out for Ogmios. Yeah, good point. Like, Pamphlet is back. I just spoke to him today. He's gassed. Pamphlet is so gassed to battle. And to be honest, bro, Pamphlet's someone
I'm so happy to see Pamphlet.
Mate, I can't wait, bro. Honestly, look, I've not been somebody that's always sung Pamphlet's praises. He's not always sung mine. We've wound each other up. But again, it's about maturity, bro. He's a lot older now. I'm a lot older. Like we just talk on a level now, and he is so excited to battle. He because anyone who watched his stream, that's what he was saying. He doesn't give a shit about any of the drama. He just wants to battle. So yeah, Og, I'd love to see.
I'm someone who really cares about the UK battle rap culture and all.
Yeah,
he's
again, Wizard and Scissors. I'd love to see Wizard and Scissors back. Genuinely as well, I know people always bring him up on the stream. Someone commented about it. I would genuinely love to see O'Shea back on here. Honestly, I think I mean this as an observer, not as someone running a league. I really honestly have never seen Osh get a reaction like he gets on Don't Flop. Like, yeah, the fans, they do. A lot of them are the same fans, you know what I mean? At another event, they are the same fans. They're battle rap fans, I get it. But like, I've never really seen him get that same organic, authentic reaction as what he's got on Don't Flop. Like, I would fucking love to see him come back. Yeah, Calcium Kid would be great. I mean, I don't think he's that interested, if I'm honest. I don't think he's that on it.
Yeah, I do bump. I haven't bumped into him in a while, but I do bump into him because he's only in Birkenhead and I'm in Chester. Like,
yeah,
it is just these not on battling thing. Like, he gets contacted like occasionally, and he'll like quote a large figure, but he's like quoting that large figure because really he's being polite about saying no.
Well, I know a lot about rappers do that.
But like, he's the kind of guy that one day he'll get that urge. And when
a lot of batters actually do that. They often say that, like they just quote really high figures, and then I'm not going to put their names out there, but there's actually, I was talking to one UK battler that did a foreign trip, and he was actually telling me, he was like, mate, I really don't want to do this battle, but I basically quoted him an astronomical figure, and he was like, fine. Yeah. And it's a battle that's already happened a couple of years ago, but he was telling me, and he was like, yeah, like literally I just have to, and it's actually an okay battle as well, but he was like, I really don't want to do it, but I quoted him like, I guess it was like 2-3 grand or something, and he went, fine, we can cover that, so I've now got to do it. Yeah. So it's like, sometimes it bites you in the ass, but then you do make like 3 grand for fucking 10 minutes of rapping, so like fair play in it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
hey, is there anyone really random you'd like to see again, like a Jay Smug or something?
I would love to. Oh, mate, good question. Jay Smug. Yeah, I would really love. I'm not sure if Carlos could hang now, but I wish Carlos had never stopped. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if Carlos had never, because he was 16, 17, and he's got like a battle with 500k, and he was like 16 at the time. So I feel like, yeah, he's been open about what happened. Most fans know the story that happened with Carlos. He literally just got into drugs, like not like hard drugs sitting in an opium den, but he literally, Carlos literally turned 18, started going out to like Egg and Ministry and all these places, taking MD.
I'm raving now.
I remember seeing him, bro. I remember seeing him the first few times after he'd gone to Egg and that, and he was like, bro, you don't understand. Every fucking 5 minutes, someone's coming up to me going, are you Carlos from Don't Flop? It's amazing. And that's when he was in like the middle, and then he just kind of carried on, and he got so into the raving that he just completely lost interest in battle rap. It's such because he has so much potential, bro. Like
I
him and Villain, like I said, I don't fuck with Villain on a personal level, battle rap level. Him and Villain, they were 2 young guys when they clashed, bro. That was a sick clash, man. Like they could have both done a lot, honestly.
I feel like no show, but Carlos was on the. I think he was on the card that was like my second ever battle, like for Clash money. Like, I think he was doing a grime clash, and it was a really weird event. I think it was Max Sherry and Bleak headlining, and Max Sherry no shows.
Oh, Quill, I'm trying to put you in the thing. But it's not. I can see you on the sidebar, but it's not letting me actually put you in. Hold on. And I can. It's giving me a black screen as well, bro. I can see you on the side. Oh, there you are.
There he is.
There you go, my guy. You charged your phone.
Here we go. Same question for you,
Quill, I can't hear you.
Who's like a not big battle rapper, like a J Smug or something? Someone really random you'd like to see come back.
Who was that guy that did the George for Men bar? The Jay Dillon. Or
Jay Dillon, amazing.
Jay Dillon, yeah.
Jay Dillon's amazing, bro.
Oh, you know who was good as well? Tongue Twister. He was funny.
He's coming back. Him and Impact are gonna do a 2-on-2. Yo, do you know what? Yeah, I might as well throw. Hey, I'm gonna throw some positive news out there for you lot, man. Just because we've been speaking about again fucking negativity, which I hate. We're doing a 2-on-2 event. This is the first time I'm announcing it. I'm just gonna put it out there so we can discuss something positive. We're doing a 2-on-2 event. Everybody asks all the time. Yeah, the other night, I'm gonna be honest, I just made up loads of teams in my head. And messaged like nearly all of them. Funnily enough, I actually messaged Georgie Roots and Frost, and they were both quite up for it. That's not happening now. So if anyone wants a team with Frost, let me know. But yeah, the other night I just was like lying there, and I was just like, how many more fucking years am I going to get asked the question, when's a 2-on-2 event, and am I going to answer it with, oh, I don't know, bro. Really, there's not really any teams. So I literally just made up teams, messaged them on Facebook. It's going to go down in November. We're looking at the last weekend of November. I wasn't really meant to announce this, but I'm feeling too negative. We're working on the logo and everything now. I was meant to announce with the logo, but yeah, it should be, if everything goes to plan, final weekend of November, 2-on-2 card. We're hoping for like a full card of like 6 to 8 battles. Main event, there's only one main event we're trying to work on in mind, and if we sorted it would be fire. But I'm not even, I'll be honest with you lot. I'll be honest with you, I'm not even setting my heights like super high for event one because I want to make it a regular thing. So this event we're doing in November is almost like a pilot event. It's not going to be a tournament. It's just going to be a one-off event. I've talked to all the MCs and I said to them all, I feel like we should just do this as like an exhibition match event, test the water, see who's got good teams, make the hype for 2-on-2s good again. And then my plan is to then do a tournament later. But for now, yeah, we'll do this event. Like I said, hopefully end of November. Quill's considering entering. He might be entering, possibly. We've got a couple other top tiers that are entering. I'd love to get some of them old top tiers back. If I could get Wiz and Sizz, I would. But I think that might maybe be like an event number 2 thing, possibly. But yeah, look out for the logo on the event page dropping soon.
The battle you're trying to get for me will blow people's minds, isn't it?
If we get the clash we're trying to get for you, that's selling straight away. Done. The event's sold. But we'll have to see what happens in it. Obviously, one day, look, let's keep it 100, but let's change the composition completely. Somebody, I've always never assumed it was going to be me, and I still don't. But somebody one day in the right crowd, you know the battle I'm going to say, Shuffalo versus Immaculate and Asaurus. I don't know if you're still watching Saurus, but shout out you if you are. But one fucking day, somewhere that has to happen. And obviously, look, let's be real. Everyone would like it to happen on Don't Flop in London or Leeds. That's what I've always said in it. That's, to me, the 2 crowds that are worthy of that battle is the London crowd and the Leeds crowd, because they're the ones that have come out for us the most. Now, I genuinely, if it happens on another league, fair fucking play. All I say is, like, please, if that battle happens on another league, please don't waste it on a shit crowd in a shit city or in some place in Europe just because that's where the Saurus can get into without trouble. Like, please, just for me, please, if someone else is going to put the money up for that clash, just do it in front of a crowd that means the footage is watchable. That's all I ask. But yeah, maybe we need to do a GoFundMe. I don't know. Maybe we need to do a GoFundMe for that one battle.
Yeah, fucking on the Faroe Islands.
Let's do it in Guernsey. Let's do it in Guernsey. Why not? But I'm telling you that if we're talking about 2-on-2s, I think that has potential to be the best 2-on-2 at all time. Like the angles Shuffalo would take on Ilmac and Saurus would be amazing. Saurus and Ilmac somehow come up with the most wild ideas for anybody. So they'd have some wild ideas. That would probably have to be like a 5-rounder or something because it's been brewing for nearly 10 years now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, if you want to send us a tenner so we can book that clash, let me know because I would love it to be on Don't Flop. But
I'll tell you what one I'd really like.
Let me know.
Flipping Shufflo versus like what's his face and Possessed. I'll tell you what one I'd
have to pull out my fucking triple XL
Shufflo
Mecca
goes
jacket for that one,
like,
man.
what's his face and possessed. I'll tell you what, I'd have to pull out my fucking triple XL Mecca jacket.
There's so much echo. Hold on, fucking hell.
It's not me muted. Someone's left a window open here, and it's not me.
Triple XL.
Oh, 2 seconds. Hold on.
So much echo. Hold on.
There you go. I think it was me.
Three.
I don't know why that suddenly just happened. That was in like a completely different window. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. Sorry, carry on. What other battles would you love to see? And also, kind of what you were asking before to Quill. Like, what other battlers would you love to see come back?
Ooh.
I'm just gonna grab a water.
That's a good. Oh fucking no, leaving me on that one. What are you thinking, Canal?
I don't know. I'd like to do a card that's just like really old robberies that people are fuming about, like fucking like Nash versus Matter, and like just really go through it and find like results that people were fuming about and say, right, let's settle it again.
Fair, like rematches, yeah.
Yeah.
What's like a big robbery you can think of? Like, what's the biggest robbery?
Biggest robbery? I don't know. I'd fucking never pay any attention to results, to be honest. Like,
yeah,
I always just say the fucking results are wrong.
Oh, I know who I'd like to see back. He's not English though, but do you remember Frank Stacks?
Oh, fucking Frank Stacks fucking bangs, man. He's fucking ace.
Yeah, and he's like although he's American, he had like that don't flop style, man. He would pop over here again still.
Yeah, flipping. I think I'm friends with him on Facebook, and like you don't hear off him for ages, and he'll just comment on something in all capital letters.
Do like an impression and see if I can guess who you're talking about.
Right?
Hey, you remember Frank Stacks?
Frank, oh mate, what is it? Hold on, let me rap like oh she. That's a sick battle. I don't know why it's so funny that he calls him oh she.
I'm a little tool from Liverpool.
Oh mate, Censor and Sketch. Censor and Sketch, you have to understand, yeah. Censor and Sketch are the most underrated 2-on-2 team of all time. One of the best 2-on-2 moments, yeah, is when oh man, I feel so much happier now we're talking about positive shit. When Censor and Sketch versus Verb T and Joker Star, it's so funny. A moment that not everyone has noticed, right? When Censor is spitting and then it goes to Sketch, and Sketch is like standing there with his beer, and he's like, because Sketch always shook a lot because he's so nervous, and he's standing there with his beer like shaking like this, and Joker Star goes, "What are you shaking for, man? Stop shaking." And it's like he's not rapping, but he just says it really quietly. He's like, "Stop shaking, bro. Chill out, mate. It's all right. It's all right." Bro, it's so funny, honestly. Such underrated teammate.
I love that battle.
Brilliant, man. That was in Norwich, bro.
Spencer was just freestyling all of it. But
100%, mate.
Fucking meant it, didn't he? Like,
yeah, nah, trust me. Yeah. I'm hearing. Boski killed it, man. A shout out, boy. I'm so glad he's battling at my next event after next in line, which is literally the weekend after. I heard. Yeah. What Quill? Were you? No. Oh, you weren't there this weekend, were you? Yeah. Supposedly, I haven't seen it obviously, but supposedly Boski like went in this weekend, man.
Fast Dog's the goat, bro. Fast Dog.
Okay. Mentioning Boski's reminds me of like fucking if it's going to be like don't flop on tour going round. One thing I'd really like to do is like don't flop Copenhagen.
Say that again, bro.
Fucking one thing I'd really like to do is like fucking like a don't flop event in Copenhagen.
Why Copenhagen?
They had like a mad scene over there for a while, like.
Oh right, but they don't anymore.
Like fucking like there's like I think like the lads who are involved with it sort of broke up, but they were like rap slam battles, but they were putting on huge events.
Like, I mean, I've never been. I've never. What is that? That's Denmark, right? Copenhagen's Denmark, yeah.
Yeah. I've
never been to Denmark.
Like,
I'd
there's a
love
guy
to.
over
Wait,
there.
hold on, no, Norway was that thing with them guys being fed the bread rolls or something, right?
Yeah.
That was Norway, wasn't it?
Yeah, Denmark's
Yeah, fuck
like
it.
really.
Hey, next year, mate. Let's do it. Let's say it now. Let's say fucking March or April next year or something. Let's go to Copenhagen, man. I'd be well up for that.
No, we're going
Yeah,
back to the
like
States.
there's like an actual scene. There's a guy over there called Geezer G. He's battled Shuffle, P Soldier, Jay Dillon, all these people. He's just like he's the big guy who was like battling all the English people when they come in. They have like big fucking events. Like fucking, we were supposed to be doing an event over there because like in Copenhagen, there's like this like place called Christiana, and it used to be a military compound, but it got took over by hippies in the 70s. And like in fucking Denmark, like weed and that isn't legal, but like the police don't go to Christiana. This is
when you're saying Christiana, I keep I feel like it's like a person. I keep feeling like the Christiana. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like a Danish bird or something.
Yeah, no, it's this like area, like
there's a part
like
of Copenhagen
off area that used to be like a fucking like military camp, and
that's
taken over by hippies. And you go in there, and there's like
you can basically. Are you saying like what when you can just kind of go there and do whatever you want?
Yeah, but they kind of manage it themselves. Like if you go in there, cause trouble, you'll fucking be out. You'll be dealt with, like. And they used to have like there was this league called Rap Slam, and fucking ask Shuffle about it. Like fucking like they had events on there, like and like this guy Geezer G would be battling like Shuffle or P Soldier or whatever. Yeah, and there'd be like 1,000
Geezer
people in
G,
the fucking crowd.
What a name, mate. Geezer G.
Fucking like I went like I was supposed to be battling Stowaway over there and Boski, and this was when it all kind of went tits up over there. We all went over there, and when we got there, like I think there'd been some kind of falling out with the guys who were running rap battle in there. And they go, "Oh, the event's not happening now." Well, we're in fucking Copenhagen now, so I was fucking stuck over in Copenhagen.
What is it with battle rappers from Don't Flop going to fucking Europe and just getting abandoned and giving bread rolls and sleeping on the floors of fucking studios or whatever it was, like, and then you're getting abandoned as well, like.
To be fair, we were sorted out. We bumped into someone that Bosie knew from last time they were over there because it was a KOTR over there. And fucking they go, oh, fucking Ghostface Killer's on tonight. And they fucking sorted us out like guest list to go and watch fucking Ghostface Killer and all that.
Someone says,
I want to do a 2-on-2 in Copenhagen, yeah, with Joy Francis.
Yeah.
The same room.
Yeah, we're coming on. We'll be back in Bristol this year. I literally just got home from Bristol like a few days ago. Yeah, that's like second or third favorite city, man. We'll be back in Bristol like 100% before the end of the year. After next in line, we'll be there. Cardiff. To be honest, I was actually in the middle of kind of sorting an idea out for Cardiff, but now Premier Battles is doing a card there, so I'll probably leave it till next year. Because otherwise it's going to be like oversaturation. But I will come back. Yo, that Cardiff event we had, actually, funnily enough, the Cardiff event you two were meant to clash at. That event was lit. Canel, that was a lit fucking tiny little event. That was all right.
I was off the card on my own, like I battled 4 times.
That event, for a tiny little event in a bar, mate, we were catching jokes that day, man. That's actually what made me want to go back to Cardiff, because what was jokes when we left that day. I remember chatting to my friend and being like, man, I got to make Cardiff like one of the Don't Flop spots. And then obviously like 4 or 5 months later, we were in fucking lockdown and here you are. Do you know what I mean? But I was fully like, mate, Cardiff is lit, bro. I had
that was that was a sick day. Like.
Yeah, and Quill flopped, bro. So to be honest, this might be karma what's happened today.
How did I? No. I was booked in for about 6 days, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do this battle, bro. Don't act like I
think isn't that what happened? I think that's what happened. That you literally just hollered me and was like, I don't want to battle Canal, and I was like, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't like locked in. Like I didn't even it was like 5 days, 6 days. I'm like, I don't want to do this one.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
No, we'll be back in Bristol.
Canel's got bigger fish to fry, bro. He's battling Shuffle now, bro.
Yeah. I'm fucking ready for it.
Imagine if after Canel battle Shuffle, I try to set him up with Quill, and he's like, "Nah, Quill's boring. He's uninspiring." blah, blah, blah. Fuck's sake. Quill brings all this on himself, mate. I'm back in his corner, but I was pissed when you no-showed the Canelo. Well, you didn't no-show. You said you weren't coming, but I mean, I was.
Yeah. It was a few days in advance. Like,
I was
Right.
but the thing
fuming.
was, like, flipping, like, we rearranged it so it was Raptor, and I admit, like, fucking, you know, when you haven't really got your bars locked in, but you kind of have. I was like that for Raptor, like Irish Raptor. But I did a freestyle battle before the battle, and you know when you
With that random
freestyle on.
geezer whose tryout opponent flopped, and it was actually a really funny battle.
Mhm.
Quill missed.
Yeah.
Quill, yeah, you love the fucking good crowds. Like you love the crowd performance
Yeah.
and the reception. Like you would have got love that day, bro.
Yeah.
Trust
I
me.
love.
They were just like drunk Welsh guys, drunk Welsh girls. Remember, you mentioned that girl's tits like 5 times or something.
I think I might have seen that battle actually.
Yeah,
I've seen it because
Canel
I
says something
remember
about like everybody's thinking it like that girl's nipples or something like you said something like that, didn't you? Because she was in the front. Oh, mate, that was hilarious. She took it like a champ, mate. She was loving it.
Yeah, flipping. What's it called? I don't see her on Facebook much, like, 'cause I don't think she goes on it. Like, I think she's like a stand-up comic. Like,
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
she knows what it is.
Mate, she took it so well with that whole. Some people would not have liked that.
That could have gone badly.
Yeah, a room of
Fucking-
like 100 strangers all looking at your tits, like ha 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 ha, like that could have
Oh
gone.
my god!
Trust me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but you didn't even say it like a diss. I think it was just something like you were making a comment that like
Yeah.
something about him was as obvious as this girl's nipples were obvious, or something like that.
Yeah.
It was something like that. It was like quite funny. You weren't taking the piss out of her, like.
Oh yeah. I have nothing bad to say about them.
And I
knockers.
think like didn't we have some freestyle battles outside later, and more
Yeah.
bars came up about her? Come on, man. Just
Oh,
thirsty battle rappers, man.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, Quill was like, this ain't any of my smooth game.
I know about that.
It's Welsh game, mate.
Nah,
That's how it
trust me,
is in
mate.
Wales.
No, Quill's definitely don't flop Casanova, 100%.
Yeah.
Look at him getting embarrassed and shit. He's like, don't put this on the record, bro. Quill likes keeping that side of his life off camera, mate. Quill definitely don't flop Casanova, bro.
Yeah. When the camera's on rolling.
The
Getting all
Georgie
it-
Roots, huh? He's the guy.
Mm. Two of you said Sheffield event. Yeah, mate. I mean, I can't say when, but I don't know what else to say, bro. There's not really too many battlers in Sheffield. I don't think if we could get more battlers in Sheffield,
Fucking I know Sheffield, man. Fucking like, 'cause I'm good with all the Dub Scandal lads. They're all
Yeah,
sound
hey,
like fucking
I'm
like. I
down
know
for
people that will
that.
travel to Sheffield for a battle.
yeah, no, I'm just saying. Well, the problem is, bro. Yeah, here's the problem. Obviously, like everyone who lives in every city wants us to do an event in every city. I get that, but it's just like it's about. Here's my problem, right? Is that like I think sometimes we like overestimate how many fans can we bother to come to those places.
Yeah.
Like with Sheffield, I like it going to Sheffield. It's good fun. Do you know what I mean? Like Psychosis Holocaust is a G. Like it's any
Yeah.
excuse to go link up with him. His sound, like it's cool. But it's like, it's always one of them cities. Like Sheffield is a good example. One of those UK cities.
Yeah,
where
you
I
fucking
like nearly
you
agree.
can sell 150 fucking like Sheffield specifically. Like you can sell 150, 200 tickets in Sheffield.
No,
like,
I'm not
with the
sure
right
of any
lineup.
more, mate. This is exactly what I'm saying, bro. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like Sheffield is one of those
Yeah,
places
if you roll
where we have in the past. This is what I'm saying. We have in the past. Whereas I'm not sure like how many people are still fans there now. That's what I'm saying. So I'll be honest, but I literally all the time I look at like maps of the UK on my phone or on my computer and I'm like trying to work out what we should do. And I always see Sheffield. I'm always like, oh, I fucking like Sheffield, man. We should do an event there. And I always like nearly agree to it. And then last minute, I'm like, I don't know, actually, we might get like 10 people. But sometimes, bro, if we can get like some more battle rappers from the north to get involved, I'd definitely do an event there. I'll do a tryout event there or something, 100%, mate. I love it up there. Yep. Canel, are there any other Welsh battle rappers active at the moment?
Crash is doing bits. He battled you now the other day.
Yeah.
Like, but-
how did
fucking-
that
Crash
go?
isn't even Welsh. He's just fucking claiming it. You were born in London, mate.
Oh yeah. Oh fair.
yeah,
But what'd you say,
that's
Cool?
crazy.
London doesn't want
Yeah,
him,
that
but
was so
yeah,
good.
Crash is cool. He's doing bits.
No,
Like,
Crash was I like Crash. Now, Crash was a nice guy, but Yunnan
Yeah.
was phenomenal, mate.
Yeah.
Did you? Was it a body bag? Yeah.
Oh mate, that's the best Yunnan I've seen since like I can remember. Honestly, I thought he was so good, man. Yunnan was like, oh, so good, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
I
fucking
hope he does that again. He just has to keep that though, because he does that and then he'll like dip off or no show or fight someone or something.
Yeah. I mean, he's another one that burnt his bridge or don't flop for no reason. I mean, like, literally no reason.
But don't he have like loads of bridges? Like, he's good at like rebuilding them and then burning them again.
Nah, you're right. Nah, this time is different, bro. Like, I don't know if he just went on like some mad tweet rampage.
They're mentioning Odie in the comments. Like, Odie was supposed to battle on that Cardiff event, and his opponent no-showed. So I teamed up with him, and I think we did 2 2-on-2s outside.
I think that's when more nipple bars got said. Yeah, no, Odie's sound. I'd give Odie and Crash actually fell. I haven't seen Crash and Yunnan, but like Crash's last battle on Don't Flop was like a random one rounder, and he actually did really well. Like, he's not like super lyrical, but he's got like well confident delivery. Like, he's proper confident at rapping.
I was impressed with him against Yunnan. I was impressed. It's just Yunnan was just untouchable. But
Yunnan. That's it. As a battle rapper, Yunnan's great. Obviously, we did that podcast literally talking about how Yunnan on paper is a better battle rapper than Crafty, but then Crafty won the battle because he was better on the day.
Yeah. Oh right. Oh, so disappointed. I can't lie. Crafty was really good when I watched that, but I was so disappointed.
That's my point. That we all kind of agreed. Like, on paper, Yunnan ticks more boxes, but on paper means nothing, bro. It's about on the 10 minutes on the day. Yeah. And Craft was better, and he won fair and square. But and then that's obviously like Yunnan. Obviously, we spent like the whole weekend with him just jamming, whatever. And then like halfway through lockdown, my man just went on a fucking tweet rampage. Oh, I can't believe anyone fucks with Don't Flop. I was thinking, bruv, like, sorry, are you bitter that you lost the title match and now you're turning it on Don't Flop? Like, so you're right. What you said is funny, but it is true. He builds bridges, then he burns and he rebuilds them. But he won't be real building this one with me now. Like, because you know what? Funny enough, what I said about what I just said when you dipped out, Quill, about I feel like Georgie might be trying to go the route of like trying to make being anti Don't Flop his USP. I think that's what you. That's Jesus.
This is the thing. It's not a good
like that's what Yunnan doing. That's what Yunnan kind of did. Like, obviously, if Yunnan had won the Don't Flop title, he would have been fucking DFAFD, whatever. But I feel like he lost the title match. He saw Premier Battles gaining some momentum, and I feel like he just made the call. Like, it don't matter what Don't Flop's done for me. I'm now anti Don't Flop because I want to be the champ. And he got a title shot like 5 minutes later, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I think I mean, I'm not speaking on your behalf, just from my perspective.
No.
The difference is like, obviously Georgie hasn't done anything, and you got like in the battle scene, whereas you got Yunnan, he's known for being quite controversial. He makes talking points. So he's the last thing you could say is he's boring, right? So
no. But that's what I'm saying. I don't mind we don't go at me. That's what I kind of said, didn't it? Like, I agree. My business is only me in it. I don't care what he's had fights with 1 million people. He's had people stick it on him at events. He's cried because of it. He's had so much stuff happen. As long as it's not to do with me, I don't care. But when you're like, he went on like some wild for no reason about 2 weeks after he dropped the title match, just going wild. Like, I can't believe anyone works with. I was thinking, bro, you worked with us just before lockdown.
Right. You know what? Put the bullshit aside. Yeah, hypothetically, it would be a sick partner for him if he was to do the 2-on-2 event.
Him and Chris Lees made quite a good team actually, but Chris Lees
bringing Chris Lees back, yeah.
No, I don't think he's active anymore at all. Him and Chris.
I don't think he's even calling himself Chris Lees online anymore. I think.
I haven't. I don't know.
I think he's kind of like gone into some like weird sort of like business thing or something. I remember like seeing his Twitter account change to something. It was like, I'm not sure what it was. I was going to say what I thought it was, but I might be wrong.
Ocean Yunnan's another one, like the Shuffler Ilmax Saurus one. That's one of them ones that just like no one can believe it hasn't happened. But realistically, it'll go down on Premier Battles. Like, again, as much as I don't fuck with any of the people in the battle, as a fan, I would say the same thing. Just like, please, if that battle goes down, like, please make sure it's in front of the right crowd. Because Don't Flop fans have wanted that clash since like 2013, I think. Because remember when Osh battled
Hey,
Uno
Crash is
Lavos,
in the house.
when Osh battled Uno Lavos and he said something like, "You're not a monstrosity, you're a bellend," or whatever. That was what started the talk. And we were always, it was scheduled for Sunburn, I think. And we were like, yeah, that's a fucking that's a clash that has to go down at some point. And then obviously, like, we stopped doing events for like 2 years. I come back, hosted maybe like the Madness battle or something, but then like, yeah, it's just never happened. So, and like now, obviously, I said Yuna is like super anti Don't Flop, so I don't think it would ever happen on Don't Flop. But yeah, I just think it's such a like for someone who's been like a UK battle rap fan for time, like O'Shea versus Yuna is one of them ones they're just like desperate to see. So again, just like I'm just saying, please use the right crowd in the right city. Don't waste it as a card filler. Put it as the main event because it deserves it. Crash, stop getting emo, bro. One, I thought you were not Don't Flop anymore, so I don't know. I didn't think your bosses would let you tune into my stream. Two, I didn't say nothing bad about you, bro. I said you're not crazy lyrical, but your performance is wild. That's a fucking compliment, bro. Like, yeah, you're not. And I actually, I said your last performance on Don't Flop was sick. Like, it was. I think who was it against? Fucking Barnier or whatever. You killed him in that one rounder. Like, the door's always open for you, Crash, brother. Like I said, mate, I saw you. I see you. You like to like the odd. You like to like the odd negative comment about her on Facebook and that, which I would find a bit sideways and whatever. But it's all love, bruv. I'm never gonna have beef with you. You're a good lad. You've always been friendly. Good battle rapper as well. Like I said, you got good delivery, mate. I just think maybe tighten up the bars a bit more when you're coming on the no pun intended premiere channel. That's all I'm saying, bro. But like I said, I assumed your bosses wouldn't even let you join into my stream. But it's good to see you on it, mate. These guys got bosses now, Quill. UK battle rappers changed. I'm not a dick, mate. I said I'm just done holding my tongue, being humble, bruv. Like, Don't Flop will always be number one. Every other league is out here calling themselves number one. I'm the original, fam. Shut up, bro. Like, this tap water's got to be feeling drunk, mate. I must have too much lime scale in my fucking pipes or something. It's true, bro. You'll never hear me being quiet about Don't Flop anymore, mate. Every time I'm on camera now. Don't think I haven't already had to tell myself at nil, don't start acting up when you're hosting. I've already had to have words with myself. Like, literally, because, like, Shuffle, to be real, Shuffle is obviously that's my guy. I got nothing bad to say about the geezer. And I've had to literally I've been having words with myself already. Like, don't start saying any wild shit when you introduce Shuffle and Canel because you'll ruin the vibe. So I've already been talking to myself like 2 weeks in advance. So yeah, I'm getting all these cheeky comments out now because I want Nil to be nothing but positivity. I don't want to bring it down with my fucking bitching and beefs with multiple people. So like I said, I keep because I'm so happy to be hosting again, and I keep imagining hosting a battle, and I keep thinking of things I could say, and I'm like, don't say that, man, don't say that, don't. You know exactly the kind of things I'm talking about, Quill. Because I said it to you in private, but I'm like, don't. I keep having to be like, don't ruin it and make everyone feel awkward. Like, just shut up, host the fucking battle. Everyone's gonna have a good time. That's what I'm about, mate. But I Texas Hold'em pocket knives, mate. Oh, mate, we need another one of them Quill performances, man. I love that you still post.
I'm leveled up.
I love that you still post that class because you're still fucking so proud of it, man.
That's like the one that I get commented on most. Well, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I've been recognized twice this week, yeah. Lazy Ass has made me famous again, bro. I'm telling you, yeah. That's my new.
Them two extra feet, they carry so much weight.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's been a while, yeah. It didn't happen twice in 1 week. I was like, bro, I'm lazy.
Yeah. So when people clock you on the street or at work or whatever, is the Charlie Clips battle the main thing they mention?
Yeah. Well, no, they normally say Don't Flop. They say, oh, I seen you on Don't Flop, or I used to watch Don't Flop. But if they're specific, it's normally, the Charlie Clips battle was crazy. Or Ogmios as well. Yeah. They're the two.
Oh, yeah, okay. That was dope. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. That was almost not short prep, but it was a bit shorter than it should have. Because that wasn't going to be on that event. It was going to be on like one after that.
Yeah, we had a cancellation, innit?
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
Oh yeah, you were taking the piss out of Harry Baker because his event was supposed to be what you were doing.
Oh,
but like,
Like
Oh,
fucking, it
yeah.
was supposed to be Harry Baker, but flipping Carter Deems pulled out.
Yes, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. No,
And he'd taken the piss
Hey,
out of you for
sorry,
not
yeah, but
being
this
on
is
that
like-
event. In
This
the
is what
video
I'm
games
saying, bro.
battle,
Look
I
at the
remember
way.
that.
Look at the way you love talking about this shit, Quill. This is why every time you say you're quitting, this is what I'm saying. You can't quit, bro. You love it too much.
Yeah, but it's also the same counter. It's like, bro, I'm this passionate there that, bro, I put everything into this, bro. Like you said, this battle has probably been what, 4 months prep or something?
Way longer.
And then Shocks was even longer than that. Shocks was like 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a year's prep, and I haven't got to perform it, bro.
That's mad. That is wild. That is wild.
Do you know what I mean? And it's cool, like, say that I'm gonna come Saturday, whatever, cool. They get to see the bars, whatever, but it's not the same, bro. It's not the same as I don't get the credit or whatever, and it's not the same as performing in front of someone,
It's not.
bro, and getting
It's
the
not.
accolades
It's
and
not.
taking their head off.
But I still
Do you know
feel
what I
like
mean?
this is what I mean. Like, I still feel like if there was any way you could clash anybody, it would be amazing. I don't
This
think.
week.
I don't think it should be Matter because I think that battle deserves more because that's a lyrical battle.
Oh,
I
bro,
think that
I'm not
deserves
doing
more.
the thing is as well, right? I'm in a place right now where I'm working ridiculous. Like, I'm working ridiculous hours. Like, today's my day off, yeah. Then I'm working all week. Like, I have minimal time to prep for Georgie.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Like, before it wasn't as bad. Like, I can probably pull something off, but like, because I've got this round, it's like, you know, I've got it in my head now. I'm just gonna give them the Georgie bars, but I'm not looking like it. I'm not looking to write another round, bro. To be honest, when you said Hulk to me, I said no to you, and I instantly turned on my computer and wrote like 4 bars. But then I was just like,
Hulk would do it.
I'm
Hulk
not
would
doing
do it 100%, bro.
I know, but I just
Because he's now he's not in the final. He's like he just wants to clash, bro. Like he would. I personally, I feel like
Hulk's not in the final.
Like no, it's Danielson versus
knocked him out.
Danielson versus. We're doing the stream tomorrow night. Well, we're streaming with them tomorrow night. Danielson and Zen is in the final. So
I can't lie though. I think Zen was. I love Hulk. I think Hulk's amazing. I've been saying for years Hulk is one of the best. Even offbeat, yeah, like offbeat acapella. I genuinely think Hulk's one of the best. Like, I don't think he can hang with the top tiers, but I'll watch his battles because he always have bars.
What you're doing right now is spitting concepts you could use in bars.
No, I'm complimenting him, unless it's a compliment battle. But anyway, Zen. But what my point was is Zen, yeah.
Yeah, I'm complimenting him by saying he can't hang with the top tiers.
I'm complimenting him by saying he shouldn't rap on beat and he's mid-tier.
I'm saying that I was just specifically talking about acapella battle. Like, there's not many battlers I would click on a battle. I'll always click on a Hulk battle because I know I'm gonna get bars in it. I'm gonna get bars from Hulk. Like,
right.
Like 100%. Like Hulk is so underrated. I would happily have him as my 2-on-2 partner. Like I think Hulk's got bars. Like honestly, I'll watch a Hulk. Hulk's always got some sick bars, bro. It just feels like he maybe didn't take it as serious before or something. I don't know, but my point was Zen, yeah, on Saturday is gonna be sick, bro. Like nothing away from his opponent.
Zen is gonna fucking mash it up, bro. Oh my god.
I can't wait, bro. That's gonna be
He's
sick,
gonna.
bro.
I'm trying to like save that clash till a good point in the day where everyone's had a bit to drink because like I cannot stand it when there's a hype clash and the crowd are feeling too insecure. I'm like, nah. That's
when should we do my fucking solo thing? When are we gonna fit that in?
Well, after you and Hulk, probably, because you and Hulk is priority, fam. So,
is it? Yeah.
You and Hulk is priority. Like, look, leave a comment right now if you feel like Quill should clash Hulk in like a 1-3 minute
you know
round.
my fee is.
Yeah, we need to do all the clash. So really, you need to be battling Sean Cray first, then Hulk.
I could put some.
No, then Daddy
All
Jack,
then
Hulk.
Hulk would jump in it. I could literally ring Hulk right now and be like, "Do you want to clash fucking Quill?" And he'd go, "Yeah, mate, I'm on it." Even though Hulk quits battling every day as well, bro. Hulk
what's the day today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Monday,
Thursday, Friday. Bro, 4 days, blood.
Sheesh! We just made a classic, mate. Do you know how much? Do you know how supportive? Do you know how supportive the crowd would be, bro? Are you kidding me? Do you know how supportive the crowd would be when I'm hosting?
People are on it in the fucking chat.
I've managed to get through hosting without saying anything disrespectful or negative, and then I'm like, "Yo!" And also, this battle was arranged on Monday night, blah, mate. People will be wiling out. Come on, man. Stop chatting shit.
You're good. You're good at your job. Hey, what? Do I still get to spit my Georgie bars though? Yeah.
Yeah, you could just start dissing Hulk for being a skinny white boy with glasses.
Yeah,
That's
listen,
your-
Hulk, you
that's-
fucking four-eyed earthworm Jim
I was
looking.
just gonna say that could be your first bar. Like all you skinny white boys are all the same.
Nah, I'm doing. Nah,
Yeah,
I'm not
listen,
doing, I'm not
earthworm
doing.
Jim.
You did get me gas for a second, but I'm not doing. I'm not doing. I can't. I'm not.
Nah, you'll think about it, bro. I know you'll think about it.
Oh,
Look at all
Yeah,
the
man.
look at everyone. Look,
Alright.
it's what I mean. Look at how gassed everyone's getting, bro. Like people paid to come see you, mate. They want to see Quill perform, bro. Like
What a one rounder versus Hulk.
that's what I'm saying, mate. You still get to spit
Oh,
your
would I get
Georgie
to
bar.
do my-
You said
would I
yourself,
get to
bro.
do my-
Yeah. You said yourself you want to spit your Georgie bars, but it's not the same as spitting it to someone. Do two separate things in it. I'm just saying in it. What do I know? What channel have I ever taken off the ground? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I could still
So-
do the Georgie bars, yeah.
100%, brother. You kidding me? Obviously, I'm saying as well as.
I want to get them
people
off.
want to hear the bars. They want to hear you rap, man.
I want to hear you get it off, but you said yourself you have to say something to an opponent. You got to do a 1 round versus Hulk. The crowd, I'll be like, yo, everyone's got to be mad supportive. If they stumble, I don't want to hear no boos, blah, 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 whatever. And then obviously after that, when you've got love from the crowd, they're like, wow, Quill shut it down on 4 days' notice. Then you do the Georgie bars because they're receptive to you. It's all psychology, mate. Come on, mate.
That's it,
Talk to
man.
me after
Roll
the
them
stream.
in.
I'll need some big peas, bro.
I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night. Just me. Dressers cutting ties with Quill.
Yeah, I'm the guy, bro. What are you on about?
Don't Flop is literally just going to be end up being me battling Canel in Copenhagen once a year. That's it. That's the only Don't Flop battle that will remain.
Yeah, man.
You better talk to me with some respect.
Fuck.
Christiana.
You know,
DF
in the fucking
Christiana.
hotel
It's
with
happening.
Joe Francis.
Nah, but I mean, honestly, obviously, I'm putting pressure on you because we're live, but like, you should definitely do it, and you know, I put the same pressure on you privately as well.
Do you
Like,
know- I'll be honest. Like, if this was last week, like I had one more week, just 'cause I'm working a lot, that I probably would have said yes. I think on 4 days, I can't be asked, bro.
nah, you
Plus,
can't.
the thing is, I've got to reword this Georgie shit as well. It doesn't work. I got to cut things out. I got to reword things, like, because I'm battling, like, he's not there, bro. There's a lot of things I can't say, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Some of the material doesn't work because he's literally not standing there.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So
but I
have
mean,
to reword some of that, which is cool. That's cool, but
also, I
have to
mean,
drop- like my closer doesn't happen now. I had a big closer, which would have been probably my best closer I've done. That doesn't happen now. I can't do that. I need to interact, and a lot of my, not to be a dick, but some of my bars in my battles, because I freestyle a bit, I rely on my opponent to be there, if that makes sense.
I can feel you justifying this to yourself now, man.
I
You're
know,
like,
it's quite funny,
Yeah.
isn't it? You got to do that thing where you don't say anything because then they just keep talking. It's all a process.
it's like when you
quite
play,
interesting watching somebody's thoughts live.
it's like when you say you've got a number for someone who can drop a bag off, and then someone, and then the guy's just going, "Well, I'm not in work tomorrow." Fucking hell. Actually, my girlfriend's out with her mates, and they're just fucking having the conversation with themselves.
But I'm so lost, you know. Are you on no wavelength?
I know. That is actually a sick analogy. That is hilarious. But no, I think realistically, we've all accepted it's going to happen now.
Yeah, it's one of them.
We've all accepted it's going to happen because if you don't do it, when you're at the event, you're going to be like, bruv, oh, we should have done it, man. Fuck.
No,
You
but
know
if
that's
my-
what you're going to
if
be
my
like.
Georgie shit pops off, then I'll be happy. I'll be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I was let down. I'm gutted, but fuck
It
it.
will.
I've got bars out there, bro.
It will pop
I'm,
off,
mate, I ain't got
without
an
a
opponent.
doubt.
I'm trying to go for performance of the night, Canel, yeah? So watch out, yeah?
Huh?
I'm
You're
trying
going to
to
do
go
your
for
performance of the night with no opponent? I think not.
No, I mean, the bars should definitely be spat, but also bars for Hulk should be spat. Like you said, you wrote 4 bars down, bro. You wrote 4 bars down just even at the thought of clashing.
Yeah. You know it's happening, man. Like,
No, I'm trying to
every
get through the
second
Hulk
you
now.
spend not admitting that you're going to do it is a second
Honestly,
that you're
I don't
wasting
think-
when you could be prepping. You're burning your own time here, man.
I'm literally telling Hulk to come on now.
Get Hulk,
Hulk
to come on there, but I don't think it's happening.
Hulk will put the Hulk's gonna pressure Quill, man. It's not like if Hulk comes on,
It's gonna be one like flipping out. I think it's a close one. Who
Hulk
you
will
got?
literally he'll
Hulk
sign the
first, Quill,
contract
who you
live
got?
on air, bro. Hold on, I'm trying to get him to come on.
I don't think it's bro. I can't be bro. 4 days, bro. All I know is Thursday, Friday, I'll be working all day, and then like, bro, I'm doing like 8-hour days on Tuesday, Wednesday, bro. It's just and then 12 hours.
Everyone's
Thursday,
doing
Friday.
8-hour days. It's fucking a normal job time.
Yeah,
We're
but then
all
not
doing
everyone's
it.
writing for a
Oh,
battle.
go on.
Memorizing.
Not answering. I've messaged him on Facebook and on WhatsApp.
If you offer him Georgie and he says yes, I'm gonna switch, bro.
Imagine this is all a big ploy because the main battle I want to book is Hulk versus Georgie. To be fair, that's like Hulk's dream.
Yeah, Hulk, you good, man. Fucking like Georgie says, Quill's too boring.
Oh my!
So we got to get some more better in.
So bad. You know what's so funny? Like after them the angles that Bobby Rex took in that, like I didn't even go down that route because I'm not that type of battle. Like I didn't even go harsh.
No.
Fucking. Oh god, I wish I did.
I don't know. I think you should split the bars. I definitely think you should split the bars 100%. But I also no. I just mean in general. Like I also just know that you'll be gutted to not battle someone, and that's not even me just chatting shit to get you to agree. Like, you just know if there's a battle you could have taken and you didn't take it, you will be so.
I know how I'd feel, man. I know how I'd feel.
I'd want to stop everything. I mean, I'd just give up.
Dude.
I'd give up on everything. I'd quit my job. I mean, I'd stop. There'd be no point. If I could have battled at the Fiddler's Elbow and I turned it down, I'd stop speaking to my family. Like, I'd throw all my clothes out. Like, there's no point.
It's just one of them. It's just what you do, innit? Like flipping. If you're not battling in the Fiddler's Elbow on Saturday, what are you fucking doing?
Battling in the what canal?
I've
had 2 pints.
Boy.
What is going on, man, with that shirt?
Mate, I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon. I'm trying to get fucking Hulk to come on. I literally never ring him. We know one of them ones where someone who never rings you ring you. You should think it's an emergency. Like I've literally never called Hulk in my life. He should be like, oh shit, it's all right. Like he should be fucking swinging through the trees like bloody Spider-Man, mate. I'll try him one more time.
Tell him he's got like for
elbow. Shout out, Linda.
How can you see who's in this, bro?
I got the chat thing on the side.
If you go on a computer, it's like up the side.
Oh, right. On my fucking shit phone.
No,
Look, I'm not battling Hulk. It's done. Yeah, I can't be.
Nah, you say that. You say that, bro. I say that, but if you said, I don't know. I know you, mate. I know what a no is, and I know what a kind of 95% no is. This is like a 95% no.
No, but you know what it is though as well. Like I said, I feel like I'm on the next. I feel like I'm really good at the moment. Like as far as battling, and like I don't want to put on a half. Like I want to show people how good I am, bro. I don't want to put on a half performance. Like,
but I don't think it would be. If we can affirm it now, stay up all night, write like 2-3 verses. Easy.
why am I staying up all night, bro?
Because you don't want to be at the Fiddler's Elbow on Saturday like a mug with no bars, mate. Because what happens when you
bro? I'm performance of the night, bro.
Yeah, but what happens when you find out that I go, oh, nah, that was only if you took another clash? What happens then?
You know what happened, yeah? I told you, yeah? I've got rid of I had the big closer's gone, yeah? I've already got my big closer. It's going to be even bigger. Watch. I've got a huge closer.
Flipping Crumpet calling you out
who
here.
Said I've been ducking them?
Crumpet says you're ducking him.
Bro, I would never battle Crumpet. He's the GOAT, bro. I love Crumpet.
Yeah.
You said that about Georgie. You thought Georgie was the GOAT.
I'm not sure how much of what Crumpet does as a character and how much he's being real, but I love him. I love him a lot.
But yeah, I mean,
I love you.
I don't know. the idea of you spitting the Georgie bars is amazing. The actuality when I turn you down on the day is gonna be it's gonna hit hard, like because it's gonna be horrible. Because especially if I do it on a mic when I get everyone thinking you're gonna perform, and then I say on the mic, actually no, this is only on the basis you battled Hulk.
Yeah, if I perform my Georgie bars, do I get paid my other half of my P?
I mean, if I got a quid in my pocket, I might flick it to you.
Bro, you better. I'm the guy, bro. You better talk to me like it, bro.
This is gonna become one of those things where it's all anybody's gonna say to me now is I'm the guy. I've already had people fucking text me it like.
See, that's another thing, real talk though, because like to be fair, I'm not gonna ask you for the P for that. So he's cost me P as well, the fucking cunt. You're
not gonna ask me for money that I owe you. What has happened?
You're just gonna give it to me.
That's insane. That's how I know UK battle rap has gone soft when Quill starts being reasonable. That is wild.
Reasonable.
I don't even feel comfortable with that, to be honest. I don't feel that. I feel that's bad karma if you let me
my price
pay you what I owe you
for this battle. You know that.
Sure. Say that again.
My price for this battle was reasonable. Let's be honest.
But that's what I'm saying. Your price was reasonable. But if you're telling me, if Quill, who I've argued with multiple times about money, is telling me don't worry about paying me the other half, that means the world is about to end. There's just them fires in Greece on that boat. It's now coming to Camden, bro, because that's not real. This is a simulation.
I think after you see my performance without an opponent there, you're gonna want to just give me the money anyway.
That would be a sick closer when you spit the final round and I just come out.
Yeah, just
making it rain.
Make it rain. Canal starts picking it all up. Hey,
oh yeah, I'll be outside picking the fucking change that I've just got off the homeless guy that I've slapped.
Mate, cool. I'll buy you a drink.
That's how I do me funding. I'm fucking robbing out homeless guys' caps.
I'll buy you a drink if you battle Saturday, bro. Hers buy me bear drinks if I battle Saturday.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Bruv, I'll buy you a fucking bottle or something if you battle on Saturday. You got me on camera saying that, mate.
Yeah,
bro. I want to fucking refill, bro.
Yeah, 100. All right, if you battle on Saturday, I'll buy you dinner afterwards and buy you a bottle of something. That's fair. Plus whatever fucking.
I wonder what. I can't believe. I'm wondering how Georgie had a problem with you now. Do you know what I mean? 4 days prep, yeah, is how you get treated at the top.
Bro, I'm telling you, 4 days prep. You get to battle in front of your favorite crowd. You get to spit the Georgie bars without me deleting it afterwards. Come to Nando's. I'll buy you a Nando's refillable drink and get you a bottle from a corner shop afterwards. That is a good deal, mate.
If I had battled Tony D, yeah, you would have got me a Magnum as well, bro.
I'll get you a Magnum if you want, bro. I'll get you a Magnum ice cream and a Magnum drink, plus a mixer and fucking.
Well, Hulk hasn't even confirmed either, so.
Bro, we don't. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a representative of Hulk. I confirm for Hulk. I promise you.
Guy, I forgot.
Shout out, big up Fragmented Tuna before you dip, man. You've been here all night, bro. I appreciate. If you're coming to Nil, come say what's up there. Anyone, and that goes for anyone actually. Anyone who's been logging onto all these streams. When you were at Nil at the weekend, come say what's up, man. Come say you watch the streams, innit? I mean, look. Listen. I mean, okay, look. I'll say like a bottle of like something with a value of like £20 to £30. Like that's fair. I think that is quite fair.
International champion, bro. The international don't flop champion, yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about a last minute battle that you want to do anyway. I'm just spicing it up a bit for the fans. You do, bro.
I want to
stop lying. Bro, imagine when we're in Nando's and we go to the counter and you go to get your wallet out and I turn and I just touch your shoulder. I'm like, no, I got this, bro. I got this. Imagine what that will feel like.
I would feel like you got a sponsorship deal or something.
Hey,
I've been saving up bare chickens.
Bro.
Flipping, I'm out here headlining an event. The deal I got is if I win the battle, then who's gonna flipping turn a blind eye to me flipping shoplifting the sauces from Nando's? That's all I'm dealing with. The headline.
As long as you can shoplift me whatever it is I promised to buy Quill, we're fine. I think that's fair. I think we could throw in one more thing.
I'd rather take what Canal can shoplift than what you can afford, bro.
Nah, that's lies. I got good taste, bro.
Oh, see, now we got a bit of a game going.
I got good taste, bro. I got good taste. I think I'll throw something else in. What's one extra thing that a bottle from the shop, your dinner paid for, and what's one extra thing that would make it? I'll get you a travel card for the day or something.
A travel card. Not even Oyster. Man's getting like top on the Oyster. Man's getting a travel card, bro. Man's going to Norwich and back, bro. What you want? Travel card. King Direct.
I'm just trying to think. I said it's food and drink. Like one more thing that's not.
No, you know. I'll tell you what. Legit. Yeah.
All right.
You can legitimately, put the kettle on, innit? And like literally.
Oh,
legitimate.
yes.
Live stream you making me a tea in it.
If I what? Sorry, you cut out, bro.
Bro, you have to.
He wants you to live stream making him a tea.
You have to put the kettle on legit.
That's eat. I'll do that. That's calm.
All right, we'll see then.
But live stream, I'm not live streaming to fucking the Don't Flop YouTube channel making you a cup of tea. But I'll put it on my Instagram.
Well, that's what we're saying. That's what you're doing. You're
that's stupid.
on live, Quill puts the kettle on live, and you just make me a tea like a little bitch.
Nah, bro, I'll do it on my Instagram on my phone, 100%. 100%.
See what I mean? Like, we can't even negotiate this, bro.
What? You can't even negotiate that. I'm not making you a tea on this live. I'll do it as soon as we come off on my phone, 100%.
Bro, do you know how many people in the last 9 years I've got to say, put the kettle on? Like, literally, how many people have got to say that?
That's irrelevant.
Put the fucking kettle on.
I'm telling you that I will. I'm saying that right now I'm in my zone. I don't want to leave and start. I got my computer plugged into the fucking directly into the modem so it doesn't come off live.
No, not now.
Yeah, not now. That's what I'm saying though. I will literally do it when I can just take my phone downstairs. I'll do it, but I'm not doing it on my fucking laptop. But that's fair, mate. If that's what it takes, plus what I offered you, that's a fair deal, mate.
The kettle's going on.
I'll put the kettle on any time, mate.
All right.
But so is that what we're what are we agreed on? So you'll battle Hulk if I buy your dinner, buy you a bottle of something, and make you a tea on my Instagram.
And I have everything Canal can steal from a shop like a supermarket.
I mean that's between you two.
Yeah.
He has to get as much as he can in his top under his top and get out.
Let me see if one more time if I can get through the whole.
Bro,
Sean said go through the rest of the card. So I think have I not spoke to you both about the card?
No.
Have I not spoke to you about the card?
No.
Okay. Well, I spoke to you, Canal, didn't I? But we can go back through it again. Let's go back through the card and then let's get off here because I want to make this tea and lock Quill in.
Deal.
But all right. Let me get it up quickly. Hold on.
I reckon I'm gonna win my battle.
All right, so let's start with Quill vs Hulk. Canal, what do you think about Quill vs Hulk?
Quill vs Hulk. Ooh, tough. It's going to be intense. Not sure Quill can hack the 4 days prep, but I know Hulk can.
I agree.
Yeah,
I've always found Quill's a bit kind of uninspiring to write for.
Boring term.
Imagine if Hulk pulls out on Friday.
Bro, Hulk would. Oh no! Shut up.
Alright,
won't pay for his travel from fucking.
I'll get him his fucking travel from bloody Heathrow or wherever he lives, bro. Alright. So Hulk. So Canal, Canal, what are you saying about Hulk and Quill for real? 1 rounder. Let's say it's a 3-minute 1 rounder. What are you saying?
3-minute 1 rounder.
Yes.
I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I was saying the piss earlier, but I think Quill would have to be on it because if there's one thing that Hulk can do, it's turn round a decent short round in a short space of time.
Yeah.
He'd probably realistically only turn up with 1.5 minutes and freestyle 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, I probably expect Quill to do the same, to be honest.
Yeah.
I see Hulk winning that quite comfortably. It's got quite a lot of angles after Georgie Roots and that. I think Hulk takes that convincingly.
Do you know what? I get fuck it like I don't think Hulk's the type of person to like his preparation is not going to consist of watching this back and seeing what's happened. I don't think I think he'd have one bar about Georgie fucking off. And that'd be it, like.
Probably.
So I don't think he'd be going around an angles route. Flipping it. If Hulk's got to write 3 minutes in a if Hulk's got to write 3 minutes for a battle in 4 days, he's not going the angles route. He's going the bars route.
Bars route, yeah. Throw in a couple bars you already got lying around and that, blah, 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 blah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I used mine on lazy.
You still got some lying around, bro. Don't lie to me.
Nothing great.
Who said it has to be great? It just has to be a Quill bar that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
I'd be hoping you'd have a little bit more belief in yourself. I can't lie.
All right. I might edge it. I am the guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hulk is active on Facebook. I'm trying to get through to him. He's active on Facebook, but he's not replying yet.
Can we stop trying to make this battle happen and let's talk about the rest of the card?
We've already agreed it's happening, bro. What are you talking about? Don't start.
Where's my
backtracking
brew,
now.
bro?
I said we'll do it when we get off live. I'm trying to torment Hulk into coming on. All right, next
I'm doing this battle.
next
You're
battle on
going
the list.
Don't flop live. The title is puts the kettle on, and you're gonna make me a tea, bro.
That's fine, bro. It'll be with oat milk. I don't drink normal milk. It'll be with oat milk.
No, bro, you're making me a tea with oatmeal. Oh, I can't be. Oh, you're such an oatmeal guy, bro.
Yeah, I am. What, you think I'm gonna walk up to fucking Morrison's and get a normal milk for one video? Get out of
so
it.
Annoying, bro. You're a gluten-free Donny, yeah, but you're one of them guys that pretend they're allergic, but you're not allergic, bro.
Someone says, Kinnell, what are you gonna rob from the shop for Quill?
I don't know what the shop is yet. It depends, like, you know. Is it going to be a supermarket? I could be in DFS. It might just have to be pillows. I can't get a full fucking sofa up me jumper, like. Not in this weather. If I had my big coat on, maybe, but still.
Oh, Northerners love the big coat, innit?
Yeah.
Northerners love
Not in
their
this
big
weather,
coat,
though. Not in this weather.
Right.
Oh,
right,
I go fight for you for like lazy rounds versus you.
Right. So Daniel's son, Daniel's son versus Zen. What are we saying about Daniel's son versus Zen?
I'm really impressed with Daniel's son, but I think it's going to be Zen.
Yeah,
He's
I've only
good.
seen Daniel's
Right, how
son
come?
once. I judged him on like a thing they did. I think it was him versus Hulk on beat. He was actually good, but
Yeah.
Zen, bruv, is so
He's a
fussy,
monster.
bro. You know what Zen is, yeah? He just gets me gassed, bro.
Yeah.
He's just gonna get me gassed. And I like Zen as well. So you know Zen, yeah? 9 years battling. Zen is actually my only loss in battle rap. Official.
Was that judged?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit! No way.
My only official loss.
Yeah, we felt so bad for you that day, bro, didn't we? We felt so bad for you that day. Fuck.
I learned so much though. These are them ones where you learn so much. Bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Zen is a beast. I think it was like fucking him headlining on the day of me tryout on Clash Money. I think he battled Spit semis
Oh yeah.
and
No, I don't
freestyled the
think
whole
he did.
thing and destroyed him.
Okay.
Yeah. So Zen and that's going to be so heavily contested because obviously there's money on the line. Everyone obviously thinks Zen going to win. So Daniel's son's got to come hardest. Blah 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 blah.
Well,
How does
he
judging
has
work on that?
stepped up. The thing is about Daniel's son, he stepped up every time in every round.
Every round.
Every round he's done something that I didn't think he'd be capable of in the previous round.
Mm-hmm.
How
Agreed.
does the judging go on that?
Oh, that'll be on the day, not video judge. We'll judge it on the day. Definitely. Yeah. But I'm gonna make it's not gonna be some like obviously because there's a grand on the line. Obviously, it's not gonna be like fucking. I'm not gonna pick some sloppy judge who's like drunk and just goes, "Oh, I kind of feel like I'm gonna get all the judges and get them to like fully write down their decisions in it, like properly write them down."
Listen, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
getting so
can't
drunk,
explain
yeah.
yourself, you're out.
Same with you and Shuffle, actually. To be fair, they're the two judge battles. I'm gonna do the same with you and Shuffle.
Against Shuffle.
Yeah, of course it is, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
So then, so same thing with yours. I'm going to get 5 judges. I'm going to make them.
I think we kind of need to get them on
paper. Yeah, they got to be able to say. I don't want it to get to the judges and they don't remember what happened in the first round. I want them to be able to look back and actually have notes on everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Why is you and Shuffle judge? That makes it even sicker, brother.
Yes.
But whoever wins out of me and Shuffle's battling Craft for the title.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't lie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, this makes it even bigger.
Oh yeah.
Wow. The pennies drop, boy. Frankie versus Frost. Frankie versus Frost is the next one.
Yeah, Frankie Frost is going to be a fucking serious one because Frankie is fucking on his game like I've never seen him.
Yeah.
I've never seen fucking Frankie like as fucking up for fucking rapping as this. Fucking never.
That's what he was saying when he was on the on the stream. He was like saying that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The way
Same time, I'm in a chat with Frost, and I've been kicking him up the arse constantly.
Yeah,
fucking like I'm messaging him like twice a day, saying like, "Fucking, are them bars done yet? Maybe another edit." Like I've been booting Frost up the arse constantly because it's gonna be needed for this version of Frankie that's turning up.
Mm-hmm.
I've got that as a potential battle of the night, man.
You love Frost, didn't it? You were backing Frost before anyone even knew he was.
Yeah. You let me. What happened to that event? You let me host an event one time when you were in the country.
Yep.
And Frost was on there, and I remember saying to him, I was like, "Yo, this Frost kid is sick. I really like him."
Yep.
Been singing his praises for a while, and obviously Frankie's amazing. I really think that could be battle of the night if it's not Canal and Shuffle or me versus no one.
Oh, I thought you're definitely going to hear some of the bars of the night in Frankie versus Frost, and I think it's going to be on both sides.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's going to
honestly, bro. The way if anyone watching didn't watch the stream with Frankie and Frost last time, watch it when you're chilling. Like fucking Frankie came on with like a whole new like reinvigorated attitude. Like I was expecting him to be normal Frankie, like super calm, blah blah blah. He came on just like fully on smoke. Like I'm sick. He was like, I finally realized that I'm
Frankie
sick.
Is a fan of himself.
He was like, I finally realized that I got bars. I finally realized blah blah blah. I was like, shit, man, this Frankie Fraser is fucking dangerous, mate. Like he was just basically saying, I've actually had a like an epiphany that I'm sick. That's basically what he said.
Yeah, I mean, like, Frankie for me is just someone like I just want to shake him because like he's got all the material, but he just looks like a lot of the time he comes across nervous or stumbly, like doesn't believe. Like I just want to shake him, be like, bro, come on, man, just lock your shit in.
Fucking like. I don't think that's what we're going to fucking see this time round. Like Frankie's bars are ready. And they have been for a bit. And he's got them memorized now.
I really hope
this event is going to be
we're going to see like at least like Bender Frankie. And like I think we're going to see all-time Frankie on fucking Saturday. Genuinely believe that.
So both of you are basically a fan of both of them.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. All right.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't not hyped for that battle, but that was obviously one. That's Danny's boy. Obviously, Danny pushed that a lot. I was like sick. Obviously, like any Frankie Fraser battle I'm up for, but I wasn't like overhyped for it. But honestly, like that's why I love doing these things now. Like I felt obviously it was a bit shaky at the beginning, but I love doing these things now because like just chatting to Frankie for like half an hour, or whatever, and just listening to this like new guy that's come out of lockdown as like a new rapper. I was like, fuck, man. I'm just like, on a fan point of view, I'm gassed to see this clash now. Because Frost, obviously, I've seen Frost a lot more. Frost believes in himself. Like he thinks he should be bigger. Frost definitely believes he should be bigger.
Yeah, he's had a couple of bad ones. He had
a mayor the other day, didn't he? So I think he's going to come back harder now.
Like I know a bit about behind the scenes about like what's been going on with Frost and the run up to them battles, and it's not the same thing now. I think we're going to see an all-time Frost and an all-time Frankie.
That's what I mean. Now Frankie's here. Like Frost has got a lot of potential, but as you said, Quill, like all Frankie's ever had to master is confidence. So if he comes in with that crazy punching, like whatever those bars were he was tweeting the other day, I was like, bro, I was like reacting to them as I was reading them because I was imagining him spitting them live. Thinking, bro, if he comes with this like new, like, bro, you just got to master that thing as a battle rapper, being like, I'm the fucking man. Like all this stuff we said about Georgie, it's like, bro, it's only based around the fact that he takes the arrogance outside of the ring. When you're in the ring, bro, this is what I was trying to say to Frankie. Like, when you're in the ring, you have to be the most arrogant prick in the room. Don't step in there and start showing respect to everybody. For that 10, 15, 20 minutes, I want to see Frankie Fraser come in there and just take the piss. Absolutely. When it's outside, I want you to be back being humble again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm glad you two are gassed for that. I'm definitely excited. Big up.
Yeah, that's going to be an incredible fucking battle. Like,
Fiddler's elbow, the right place for it to happen. Next in line, the right place for it to happen. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm gassed for that. That's crazy.
Okay. All right. So, Lefty and Allwyn. Both of you seen Allwyn or nah?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Allwyn.
Okay.
No.
I've got 2 battles his to drop this week. I'm actually editing them up tonight. You seen Allwyn, Quill, or nah?
I haven't, no, but
You don't.
Lefty.
The Lefty's Lefty.
I genuinely, I've been saying that I think he's the funniest person in the whole of battle rap.
100%, bro. He literally
bro,
is.
I love being around that guy. Like even off stage.
Yeah. Lefty's just Lefty when he's not battling. Like that's who he is. Like
that's no persona, bro. Like Lefty's hands down one of the only battlers. Yeah, he has no persona. He is literally the same geezer, exactly when he's not on camera. Like he just Like he'll literally like that thing I put on my Instagram story, like when we were all just having the best time and I've made him breakfast and like later on in the day for just no reason he was like, I'm just gonna be honest with you, those scrambled eggs were absolutely terrible. Like, and I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? And he was like, I've had a couple beers, I'm feeling confident. They were some of the worst scrambled eggs I've ever had in my, and I was like, wow. But like, that's him. That's his persona, isn't it? So like, Allwyn. The reason I matched him up in it, like, the reason I matched him up is because Allwyn's he's like a more refined. He's a slightly like a stricter lefty. You know, Lefty's whole thing is not being strict. Do you know what I mean? Allwyn is like he's like a lefty if he was strict and cared more about how he came across.
Yeah, but I think Allwyn's going to bring something special. But I think it's going to be like if you. I think Lefty's going to win, but I think Allwyn's going to put himself on the map.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way to
this will be the battle where he goes from the only people who know Allwyn now are the people who watch every fucking battle.
Yeah.
But like fucking it'll be a guy that people check for after this. But same time,
that's what I'm hoping for, bro. That's exactly what I'm hoping for, that he becomes just like an up and coming funny guy that people just fuck with. He doesn't have to fucking out funny Lefty, but he just has to hold his own, do his thing, and he could win. He if Lefty didn't take it seriously, but obviously Formy was on the other stream the other night saying that he was with Lefty and Lefty was showing him bars. Now I know for Lefty to like 2 weeks,
Lefty showing bars 2 weeks out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's serious. Like, because I told Lefty straight, obviously, you know what Lefty's like. Obviously, I was like, look, I want you a nil. He was like standard Lefty, like, who's this waste man? I never heard of him. I'll clash him. He was like, literally, for you, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'll take the clash. Yeah. He was like, cool. But then I think now it's gone on. I've been in his inbox, like, bruv, don't think this geezer's any shit guy you're battling apart. Yeah. He will take this more seriously than anyone you've ever clashed. So I think that's kind of kicked him into gear, and now he's a bit more like, oh, all right, I'm back on Don't Flop kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I'm really hoping we get the best Lefty we see. Like, we all want that same one. You just want them setup lines that crack you up. That's all I'm looking for. Just like
Lefty and the fiddlers. Like Lefty's a good fiddlers battler. You know,
100%, bro. His tryout has got. I actually just watched some of it today. His tryout's got like 90,000 views versus Orcs, and it's just hilarious. And then his 2-on-2 versus Villain and Carlos, hilarious.
Yeah.
So
play White Ops.
Yeah, I just
don't set up that. That's one of my favorite fucking lines ever.
I'm hoping we get and like you're right, Kinnell. What you said is exactly how I see the clash. Like most people, Allwyn's only got one battle on the channel now. Most people don't know him, but I'm just hoping he brings that A game. I know he will. I'm hoping from that clash onwards, finding him opponents is easy. That's how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it like I'm seeing it as an investment in him by putting him against. Do you know what I mean? Someone I think.
Yeah, and fucking like a lot of people check for Lefty that don't really check for fucking any other battle rap. Like,
yeah, for sure. Because
Like,
he's an
fucking,
old
like-
school guy, man. He's an old school guy, so the old school
Yeah.
fans will watch him. There's a few like that will bring out. Even Zen, to be fair, if you look at, I'm not saying the views are crazy, but just Zen rapping to the camera has got nearly 8,000 views, and the Clashes have got 2,000. So it shows people still check for the old people. And that's just him rapping. So I'm hoping this final clash between Zen and Danielson should do some nice numbers. All right, so moving down, Pamphlet and Crow. I'm really looking forward to this one. Supposedly Crow absolutely showed the hell out in Premier Battles this weekend. What are we saying about Pamphlet and Crow?
Not named one bad battle yet.
Yeah, flipping. I reckon Crow's going to do really good. Like, the thing he's got flipping, what should you call it? Because, like, Pamphlet's last battle was me. And, like, the thing is with battling Pamphlet is that, like, before he even starts, if he just does a rapping it darker or flipping, I'm spitting it this way type setup, everyone immediately cheers before the punchline. Like, because they're so glad to see Pamphlet back doing his setups. So, like, however good you are as a rapper, that's something you're going to have to be ready for. That's something that Crow's going to be ready for. Like, and I think he's going to, like, have really, really good material.
Well, he always, whenever he thinks of bars, like when he hasn't even got clashes, because he's our designer, I talk to Crow like 24/7. So like all the time, Crow will just randomly be like, "Oh, I thought of this bar, Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't say it's like many people. Like most times, people show me bars. I'm a bit like, it's okay. Like Crow will like randomly show me bars, and honestly, he'll be like, "Have you got any criticism?" And I'll mostly be like, "That's actually sick, mate." Like to be honest, I'll be like, "Maybe you could change like one bar in the beginning." Most of the time, bro, honestly, he'll show me shit, and I'm like, "That is literally how I would write the bar. I wouldn't really change it." So like, if he brings that to Pamphlet, mate, like I don't know what the fuck he's gonna talk about, but if he
in terms of material for material, in terms of material versus material. I reckon like Crow's like standing pretty strong there, but it's just like, can you overcome how happy people are to see Pamphlet back? That's the thing that's hard to overcome. Like,
because there's going to be there is actually a lot of people have said like Pamphlet. That's kind of why I was a bit offended. Like for example, when Georgie was like, "The card without me is dead." It's like, no, but I've seen multiple people say they're coming for Pamphlet. Like. Not just for him, but do you know what I mean? Like I've seen enough people be like, Pamphlet is one of the reasons I'm coming because I never got to see him clash back in the heyday. So you know what I mean? So that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be really good. Quill, have you seen Crow?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, he's cool, man. We spoke a few times as well, so I'm familiar. I actually heard his shit for the last battle when I saw him at the English track. He ran through his rounds and that. He's really good, man. I kind of just echo, kind of feel the same as you guys, man. I feel like Crow's probably got the better writing, but Pamphlet might probably have the better standout, the more standout bars. He kind of like says he has like the certain wordplay that you just kind of find, you know, like you kind of find yourself annoyingly thinking.
It's like the what you call it, Tess Daly and Keira Knightley and things like that. Like,
I know what you mean. Just them words that just evoke like a reaction straight away.
You'll be late like going for a pee in your house at like 9 o'clock at night, and you just have this multi in your head that Pamphlet said earlier in the day. It's gonna be and like you said about Georgie saying I was dead, mate. You said about 4 or 5 battles. They're all. I'm excited for all of them.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, man. It's solid. Such a good card.
Like the card is all the concept of every single battle. Is either the vet is obviously Quill and Hulk would be kind of 2 vets, but apart from that, it's all like a new school Don and an old school Don who can hang. That's the whole point of the card.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that card is shit. The shit cards don't sell out in fucking days, mate. Do you know what I mean? The queue is going to be literally round the fucking block to get in. So it's like we could sell. I'm not even gassing. We could sell the whole venue out twice, but we chose to keep it like this because it's like it's don't flop. It's about the vibe, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like it would have been sick, obviously, to sell more tickets, but we were like, bro, like 125, 130 tickets overall. There's going to be like 160 in there. It's like it's going to be a perfect crowd. Everyone coming is just ahead. Like we put tickets on sale with no lineup. We sold something like 20, 30. I can't even remember how many. The first day with no lineup, just dropped a logo because people knew we're not fucking about. So I don't want to hear someone come and calling my card shit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so we haven't spoken about Shuffle Canal, have we? We've still got a few more to go through. We haven't spoken about Shuffle Canal. So Quill, whilst I get a drink, let people know what you think about Shuffle Canal.
Well, I don't even know what to expect from you, to be honest, Canal. I don't know what to expect from Shuffle. Shuffle was really. I don't know. Did you manage to watch the pay-per-view or whatever of Shuffle's last battle against Nugget?
No, I haven't checked it yet. Like, I saw what's it called. I just seen some of the clips online. Like,
right.
It doesn't really change anything that I'm trying to do because I'm trying to make a battle that's just gonna like make sense to anyone. Like, so it's not going to be about things that have happened in the last 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, I thought Shuffle was really good. Probably one of his better solo performances from my perspective. I was judging him more as like a battle rapper judging another battle rapper. Yeah. If that makes sense, rather than a fan. I thought he was probably one of his stronger solo battles. But the weird thing is, are you approaching the battle differently because it's judged? Because I didn't know it was judged, so now it's judged. Like, do you approach it differently?
I've had to take a lot of different things into consideration, like because obviously, like Shuffle's got a whole fan base that doesn't watch other battle rap, so I'm like trying to get some new fans out of it and all, but I've got to win and all. But the thing is, like, this is probably like that. This is like a very rare occasion of one where Shuffle is going into a battle to win rather than just entertain, which is like a fucking scary concept.
That's what I'm saying. Like I approach battles differently when it's judged, and so I don't know if does Shuffle do that. Does Shuffle be a bit more tactical, or is he just like, because if it's not judged, you can lose a round. You can afford to do a whole round on a scheme or something that you enjoy yourself. Yeah. Like, that's funny.
That's the thing with judged,
like.
That's true. That's true.
It's all approached differently when it's judged.
So, but explain that a bit more, bro. What do you mean? I never heard you say that before. So, what's an example of approaching something differently because it's judged?
Like, say, like if I was like, I judge a battle like Raptor the second time, right? It's still kind of my style as myself, but there might be things where it's like, okay, I need to say this because that will cancel out something if he says that, or you just, or the way I might arrange it. Like normally if it's a battle, I'll be like, I'm gonna arrange it like this because I feel like the crowd gets the momentum this way. But if it's judged, I might arrange it this way because they're gonna be, I need to get out quick firing at the blocks to judge it. Then I can afford to lose, or end it. I need to end the round strong because it's judged. If it's not judged, I don't necessarily have to end it strong. I can end it a bit classy or however I want to end. It's just, I take things a bit more into consideration, a bit more tactical when it's judged rather than if it's not judged.
Because you're basically you're trying to like hit boxes that judges might want to be hit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, not necessarily. Yeah, either the judges, but not necessarily judges, but more I'm kind of battling the actual battle event. I feel like normally I'm not. Yeah. If it's not judged right, people is like, "Oh, you're gonna beat this guy." I'm like, that's not my mindset. My mindset's just to be me and be the best me. Yeah. But if it's judged, I am trying to beat that guy. If it's judged, it's like, okay, I think he's gonna say this in his third, so maybe I need to have my third has to be stronger, or so many variables as to why it's different. That's
a big thing. Like flipping, I've had a lot of battles where I've had to go in really analytical because to sort of counteract what they're doing because something's judged. And it's not really easy to do that with Shuffle because like flipping, like some rappers, like you could study. They have a bit of a formula, like what you call it? Okay. Fucking, they load the personals towards the end, and try and go second, so they can't rebuttal them. Or this guy's more of a strong opener, or this guy saves a lot of stuff for the second. Like flipping, like, and normally you can fucking find something that you can use to fucking overturn someone that way. Like I've had a lot. I've got judged wins against people that the judging the win came down to how I approached it tactically. Shuffle's not someone you can really approach tactically like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, you can't budget for, like, right, I'm going to spend the second round recapping a fucking, I'm going to spend the second round recapping a conversation that never happened in the fucking branch of Starbucks. You can't budget for it.
I get you.
The only thing you can do, is fucking, like, have your shit locked in really early and be ready to be flexible. And fucking, like, so I've got my freestyle game available. Like,
I was gonna say freestyles is a big one as well. Like, if it's not battled right, I might be a bit more relaxed. Like, okay, I might chuck in some freestyles. If it's judged, I might be like, right, I really need to get some power.
Because that's what a judge would say. That's what a judge would mention to camera. Like, it was super close, but I'm gonna give it to Canel because that flip he had would diffuse what Shuffle said. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Or on the flip side, you need to make sure that if you do a freestyle, it's not shit because that didn't work and he lost me.
Yeah,
that's it. You got a fucking budget for that shit. Like, I think if you're going to be freestyling in a battle, your shit either needs to be really loose or fucking so locked that you can't fucking be derailed by fucking doing a flip, like fucking, like, so I've got it like so locked in that I don't have to worry about remembering a bar. It's going to be there.
Is that where you're at now?
To him. So
are you at there? Are you at there now?
Yeah.
With memorization, you're at there now.
I've been memorized for about a week and a half now.
Yeah. So you're at that point where you can start having fun with it.
It's the first time I've really incorporated it into rehearsal, but it's something like I have been practicing. Like I'll walk around my house shouting the bars, and like I'll like stop and then flipping like just say a flip out loud about something I'm looking at, or like something that's walking past my window, just to see if I can go back into it.
Yeah, that's great. I've never tried doing that. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea.
No, I've never done that. I've done it in battles, like it's just worked out on the day, but I've just been like allowing for distractions and changes of plan. Man.
Yeah, and how have you found it? How have you found going straight back into the bars?
Yeah, flipping. I can fucking do it. You fucking, like, if I was to kick around right now, you could stop me at any time, say something to me, and then I could pick back up from the same word. I'm that tight.
He's ready.
That's the one I've never been able to do, and I've never tried to do. Some battlers can master this. Is the stopping mid-round, freestyling like 4 or 6 bars, and then going back to your verse. I've never tried to do that because I couldn't do it. I know I'd bottle it.
Quill's good at it.
It's hard, bruv.
The thing is, you need the actual writtens. Lock the fuck in, because like you need your shit so good that you're fucking like you're not using the memory part of your brain, that it's just like muscle memory. Because like your fucking memory part of your brain and you're thinking up cool bars, they're different parts, so you're moving between the things, like, so switching between them, you need to be on point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like honestly, I'd love to be at that level, and that's always been like that's always been an aim of mine when I've done battles. That's always been an aim, and then I've been like you, Canal, like 2 weeks in advance. I've had it locked, but then when I've got to the venue, I've always bottled it and been like, look, obviously the putting the flip at the start that's easy. Obviously, it's not easy. I don't want to downplay it. It's not easy, but it's easier when you have the bars locked. You throw the flips in at the start, then you go in. But that, because my bars have always been so connected with how I memorize them. Like if you watch certain battle rappers, you can tell how the memorization works, right? Mine are always so connected, I was just like, I always think if I break the connection and then start spitting for 8 bars, I can't re-grab it. You know what I mean? I'm always too shook to do that, bro.
I might actually like not do it on the day. I don't know what's going to happen on the day.
There's no.
But all I know is the actual material, the rounds, that they cannot get more locked in than they are now.
That's what's up, and that's what I knew you'd get to that point, bro. I mean, I'm not remote. Whether you're at it today or whether you're at it Friday or Thursday, I knew you'd get to a point where you couldn't even possibly think of choking. I mean, what's your experience been like with choking or forgetting or stumbling? I mean, what is your history with that like?
it was a lot more different in the Ronalds days because like it was just a big sesh all the fucking time. Like the fucking battle, the shit never really got locked in that much in the first place. Like
you were laughed at if you
like,
turned up with 3
the
rounds.
bars weren't even written.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
All right, so final. I think that's the final one because we got Formian Reverse, but I don't think either of you would have seen it. Well, Canal, you might have seen the Formian Reverse stream, possibly.
Yeah. I've seen the stream. Like,
yeah. All right, well, that's all there really is. All right, so Danny, Jack, and Sean Cray is the final one because Hulk. I'm going to see one more time if I can get through the Hulk, but I think he's. I think he's. Right.
I'm actually. Yeah.
He's actually online as well. This is what's so annoying, bro. He got a green light and he's online, but he's just bottled it completely. Quill's absolutely loving it. But anyway, yeah, so Danny, Jack, and Sean Cray. Have you seen Sean Cray's battle, Quill? I'm sure Canal has. Have you seen it, Quill?
yeah, I was there.
Who was it again?
Tidal.
I feel like I might have done.
He's literally had one battle.
I feel like I've seen him spit bars, so maybe, but it's
No.
But I am really looking. I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm not even guessing. It just sounds like I don't know.
I want fucking. I want like what should we call it from Danny. I want him to either completely body the shit out of him, or just completely bollocks it. I don't want no middle ground.
It's either going to be brilliant or a shit show, isn't it? Like,
yeah. Fucking, I do not want an average battle here. Like
Danny's another one. Like I said, like with Frankie, that I just want to shake him because he's actually when he's good, he's actually good. He's actually
his writing is
writer.
solid,
He knows how to rap. But
his writing's really solid.
Yeah, he's a good battler. He just like some of the battles I'll watch of his, and I'll be like, oh, that was really good. Well, that concept was sick. Like your original as well. He's got his own character, but half the time just like it's like he can't be arsed and he's drunk or he hasn't prepped or anything. So he's another one where it's like he just needs a little shake up. Like just take it seriously, bro. You can pull off a good performance.
Well, he's adamant he's taking it seriously. He's fucking adamant he's taking it seriously. So.
Yeah, because a good Danny Jack is actually really entertaining, man.
Yeah. It's just delivery. This is what I've been saying to him. Sean's got a much louder voice, much more. And we're talking about rehearsing for ages. However much Danny tells me is rehearsed, I know Sean has rehearsed more. That's what I know. Which we're doing the stream tomorrow night, actually. 8:30 tomorrow night. We're doing the final 2 face-offs. Daniel Son Zen and Sean and Danny. So I just know, regardless, that's what I'm trying to that's what I'm trying to drum into Danny's head. Just, however many times you think you're rehearsing, rehearse 50 times more. Because people keep making jokes to him, being like, I think Gemini said the other day, are you going to turn up with your croaky hangover voice?
Yeah, I'll see that.
Because it's like, that's what I've been saying to him, bruv. Like, don't be that guy that goes out the night before. It's your biggest battle. It's not his biggest battle, but his biggest event. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't be that guy that goes out, turns up with a croaky voice and no bars, and it gets bodied by a geezer that's had one battle.
I always think that, like in battling, like you need to know the bars better than you think you do. Because a lot of the times I've, not so much now, but before I used to be like, I know my bars. And then you get there and all of a sudden you're like, fuck, what's my bar? Like, you don't know it. Like, you need to really know it. So, but what's Sean like?
Flipping, like, I battled Danny in the Fiddlers. And flipping, this is an example of what I was saying earlier about approaching things differently for a judge battle. Like, Danny did really good in that. But I knew what had to go where to win, to get the judged win on KOTR.
Right.
Like, but he was fucking brilliant in it. Like,
what were you saying before, Quill?
I was wondering what Sean's like as a battler. Because as a person, he's a really nice person, and he's like really like quietly spoken. But I can imagine that he's one of the people that has like an alter ego when he gets
he's got a loud voice, bro. And in battle rap, a loud voice goes a long fucking way, mate.
Yeah, he's loud, yeah.
A physically loud voice is a very underrated attribute a battle rapper can have.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been trying to tell Danny. Obviously, they know each other really well. I've been telling Danny, look, mate, you might be obviously look, it's all a bit of banter. Like I said, come on tomorrow at 8:30. We'll be talking to them both. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of banter with Danny Jack seeing the battle. It's like, oh yeah, like it's only Sean Cray. Who are you? You're some guy. I've been trying to tell Danny Jack, bro. Look, it's all well and good to have that attitude because we're on camera pissing about, but don't turn up to the venue
Fucking Danny's got to be coming for a body. It's
Yeah.
got to be a
It's his event
body.
as well, right? So he can't. It's his event, so you gotta have a bit of pride, no?
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting one because it's Danny's like literally his 30th or 40th battle, and he's still by some people seen as the underdog, which I know is hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, so he's got to bring it, bro. He's got to bring it on a next level. And what you just said is the main thing battle rappers need to learn is that thinking you have it locked is not enough anymore. It's just not enough anymore. Like to be, if you want to be a top tier battler, you've got to go over your bars at a fucking obscene amount of times. Like to the point you're so sick of them, and that's when you can start focusing on the other attributes: delivery, projection, crowd control, freestyling, blah blah blah. You can't start worrying about how you want to rap your bars if your main worry is that you can't remember them. That's how I've always seen it.
What is it? Flipping Anthony Hopkins. Flipping like his method is like before he even like thinks about what a script's about, he just reads the words just da 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 in the scripts. He does it like 100 times.
Right.
So it's just muscle memory. So, like, when he's performing them, he's just doing the emotion. He doesn't have to remember anything.
That's it.
It's all muscle memory.
Because every one of us has watched Clashes back and been like, oh, mate, I thought I said that a lot better. I didn't say that very well. And that only comes when you're sick to fucking death of your bars. And I think I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, I don't know if Danny's ever turned up to a battle and rehearsed so much he's sick of the bars. But I feel like with Sean, I know Sean will turn up being like, mate, I can't wait to get rid of these goddamn bars out of my head right now. Now, if Danny's not feeling like that, he's getting bodied. Simple as that. Yeah. So, yeah, we will see.
Hey, fucking Sam Platt from Telford. Yeah, fucking we'll send Danny at the Shrewsbury guy.
Definitely.
Fucking like, I used to DJ on a
Blood.
I used to DJ on a pirate radio station in Telford called Midlands Rush.
That sounds awful.
Fucking like it was in like, you know those caravans that are smaller than most toilets. It was one of them on an industrial estate, and it wasn't even an industrial estate. It was like a gravel car park with like all these tin sheds on it, and there was a fucking caravan at the back. And like the wire they had leading to the aerial, they had a pair of jeans hanging on it, so it looked like a washing line. So it just looked like someone was fucking living there. And you went in there, and there was a pair of decks, and fucking there wasn't even room to sit down. You had to like hover like this above the decks.
Well, there you go.
Yes, fucking I did the dubstep show with Mr. Six. Sam knows, man. But yeah,
right.
Big up all the Midlands Rush
crew. I just realized it's past fucking 6 minutes past midnight, mate. I'm like falling asleep, bro. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on and helping us out, Canel. It's been good chatting with everybody. But yeah, man, I think we went through the whole card. That was good fun. I'm
fucking buzzing.
Hopefully, I'm more buzzing every time. I'll be definitely more buzzing if I fucking hear from Hulk and whatever he's doing, and sort this 3 minute one round fourth round four bar freestyle blah blah blah.
Sort that out, mate. We can't afford me dread.
Nah. You know them ones where you know them ones where you realize everyone's on the same level. Them ones, they're good. That's a good feeling, isn't it? When whoever it was made the dread comment and you see everyone liking it and you're like, oh, it's not just me. Like,
bro, yeah, Hulk. So, bro, every time he called me dread in our messages, I was like, why are you, bro? That's so annoying, bro. So annoying.
Anyway, let's just see in it. We've had a good conversation. We got the negative shit out of the way. In theory, well, you're definitely performing your Georgie bars, isn't it? You're performing the Georgie bars. He's unfortunately burnt his bridges with the league. Very stupid decision, but it's what he's chose to do. I wish him the best. I don't hate the geezer. I just think he's a bit misled. But yeah,
coming back.
He's not. He's definitely not coming back.
Nah, you that's coming back. I'm gonna
He's
fight
not
for you,
coming back, bro.
I'm gonna fight for you, bro. You're a monstrosity.
Why are you fighting for him? Why are you fighting for me? I'm the one getting dissed, not him.
I'm bringing you both together, bro.
No, we got brought together, and I forgave him, bro. I forgave Yunnan. You have to understand this. I forgave him from being a prick when he battled Lazy Ass Jack. Like, and he was like, "I've grown up." He did that blog and was like, "I've grown up. I'm 28 years old." And then he just fucking started being a mug again. So I'm just like, no.
No, he's the guy, bro. He's the fucking.
That's
guy,
great.
bro.
I'm glad you got his back, Quill, mate. But you're kind of cruising the way to not even get to spit your bars now. So
Hey, shout out Ren DMC. He's doing well on the old fucking what's the Mark
Ren
thing,
fucking-
isn't he?
Ren loves jumping in the lives on a random one, mate. I always love fucking Ren. But yeah, definitely, man. I mean, you'll definitely spit your Georgie bars.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll be spitting some bars for someone else. We'll see what happens, innit?
All
right, safe.
right. Either way, it's gonna be a fight.
Appreciate everyone joining. Like I said, come back at 8:30 tomorrow. We got Zen and Daniel Son and Sean and Danny Jack. That's the final 2 face-offs. We'll probably be on here for another. I mean, we've been on here. This is probably the longest one yet, but we might not be on here this long. But we'll be on here a good couple hours tomorrow night. Come get your questions ready. Yeah, it's been fucking dope. It's been really great having so many of you stay for the whole time and that.
Yeah, thank you for everyone that stayed, and thank you, Kanal, for joining.
Yeah, man, it's been good chatting with all of us. And yeah, I do apologize to the fans. Genuinely, like we wanted to get this out as soon as we knew this clash wasn't happening. We've obviously been working behind the scenes, trying to get it as a definite yes or no. But today we had to just make the call and be like, yeah, this clash has flopped. It ain't happening, man. It's one of them ones. So we've got to let everyone know. But still, look, the card's crazy, man. The card is dope. If you're watching and you got a ticket, just please don't be disheartened. This one battle, every battle on that day is going to live up to the fucking hype. So please just
way go.
Come down, have a great time. It's going to be
My
such
battle's
good
still
vibes, man.
happening, bro. My battle's still happening. It's fire. Trust me.
That's true. I mean, you'll get to see 50%. That is a good way to look at it. You'll get
easy. I'm about 80% of that battle. Shut up, bro. Yeah, bro.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
love.